You, Greg.
All right, so yeah, Steve, during Casino Run, your cheat works as normal. Only during regular ball play is that fourth contingency part of it. But we actually learned something really interesting that I'd love to know if Steve knew about this, because Steve is a master of rule sets. Kaylee dropped some wisdom on us yesterday in the booth and surprised everybody here, including Raymond Davidson. We did not know that on Jackpot, the first reel is a guarantee to never have a bomb unless you cheat. In that case, you have a chance of getting a bomb. So never cheat the first reel of Casino Run, because you will literally give yourself an opportunity to get a bomb, which otherwise would never be there. And then secondly to that, when you get the bomb defuse as an award, don't cheat from that point on until it actually is used, because when you cheat with the bomb defuse in hand, you actually increase your likelihood of getting a bomb. And this is something that Kaylee confirmed he knows to be in the code.
Okay, so this is now match between Kaylee and Mats. Kaylee is up 3 games to 1 in this race to 4. So Mats is playing for his tournament life. This is practice because it's still in the player 1. So this is practice. This is not the actual game. We're going to be playing Comet. So for those
like this.
all right, hold on. So for those of you new at home on Comet, there's a couple different ways to play this game. So in the center ramp, you can see very prominently features of the Comet roller coaster ramp. But riding that thing just for fun does not give you many points. You have to light it, and once you have it lit, it will stay lit for every ball that you play if you want to.
How do you light that ramp?
So you light that ramp. You see, there's 2 target banks on the left-hand side, orange, and the right-hand side, white. And depending on the settings, in some settings you have to light complete both target banks to light Comet. On some settings, you have to just complete one bank to light the target. I believe on this settings you have to complete both target banks to light the Comet. But we'll see.
It will not be lit at game start, or will
it? It will not be lit at game start. You have to light it on your own. What will be lit at the game start, on the right-hand side, you can see it's flashing. You have the bicycle jump ramp. And so the cycle jump ramp, it will be lit at the beginning of each of your balls. If it falls in that big, huge, monstrous crater hole, you only get 20,000. If it falls in the next hole, I believe it's 40,000 or 50. I forget the exact value. It's obscured by the ramp. But the big value is that little tiny hole at the very back of the jump ramp for 200,000 points. Now, even more so, you can get multipliers from the top by completing the upper lanes. So here's the plunge. Kaylee gets 1 lane. Let's see what strategy he's going to go for. Is he going to? Oh my goodness! But a huge nudge save. That was going out, except Kaylee used that rubber post on the left-hand side of that out lane to get it back into play. He's going to allow the tilt bob settle, and then he's going to, let's see if he's going to try to backhand that jump ramp.
No, he's trying to get that multiplier going.
He's trying to go up top for the multiplier.
And unfortunately, there's really no way for us to know if he took a danger on that bounce. You do get you do get a couple warnings, but they're audio, and we're not going to be able to hear them.
I play this a little bit, and the Comet is pretty forgiving on the nudging. It's difficult to actually achieve that save, but it does let you get away with it.
Yeah, he didn't tilt on either of his bounces, the left or the right.
Yeah, even on that out lane shake, he still didn't tilt. So this Comet was quite forgiving, which you need those nudges, because out of the pop speed, either way, both directions, left side or right side, a lot of times you're in danger. It's either heading for the right out lane or the left out lane. And see that one, it wanted out. Every time from the pops, the ball wants out.
Yeah, but break out the applesauce, because Mott's brought it back in. Thank you.
All right.
I've been saving that up ever since I heard
Let's see. All right, here we go. Is he going to go for the cycle ramp? He is.
Yes. And he gets it 200,000 right off the bat.
Makes it look easy.
And it's going to kick it up top towards the multiplier? No, it comes down.
No. It usually kicks it to the right out lane. All right, so he's going to go.
He's going back up.
He's going to go back up.
And that's going to be. No,
that's
is that lit?
That's 10,000. Well, no. It's 10,000 if it's unlit. 10,000.
Okay. Any one of those holes?
No, it's I believe so. Yeah.
And how do you light that right ramp?
So at the beginning of each ball, it's automatically lit, or if you get fortunate enough or lucky enough to go in the return lane on the left-hand side, it will relight it for you.
The unschatzable return lane.
The unschatzable, because there is a gate, and you cannot shats that.
So will that bring him up top?
No, that is a saucer that comes back down. He did not have that lit.
So the only one up top is that left ramp.
It's only that. It's that left swirl ramp, and that is a tough shot to hit in this Comet. The right flipper does not really have great strength, and it's at the very very end of the flipper to get it up there. So, in my opinion, this chopping wood strategy at the cycle ramp is not necessarily a good option because every time
What's
it
that
does.
blinking over there on the left, in the middle left, the green light?
That will multiply
the dummies?
bonus.
Yeah.
Not worth shooting for. It's too dangerous.
Okay.
Oh, he gets another in. That's huge
Yeah,
to
that's
get.
two.
Now he's guaranteed, as long as he plunges correctly, he's guaranteed to have a multiplier at least on ball 3, and that ball 3 multiplier will be 5x the playfield for a possible 1 million shot to the cycle ramp on ball 3.
Oh, it's
Not
not going
enough.
up that
It's a tough ramp.
happy
Tough
slide.
loop.
Oh, nice. He doesn't even bump it. Just confident that it's going to roll back to the flipper, and it does.
Shoots
Mott's nose pinball.
So
Do you think
wasn't
it's
lit
strange
there?
that those inserts up top said 1986 when this game came out in 1985?
You know, they were visionaries.
That's true.
And we can hear the music
Oh, we
from
can almost
afar.
hear the terrible music. all
No, I
over.
really think this is the best music in the whole room.
Even better than Jackpot? Casino Smooth Jazz?
I think he did take a danger there.
All right, he gets some targets.
Playfield
Oh,
went
he's
dark.
relit his cycle jump. Actually, what we found from Donovan
It
is
lights
it's actually
both.
it's better to backhand. You want to backhand that right cycle shot. But Moss shows us that.
Oh,
Okay,
takes,
there,
what,
there
100
he,
there?
there he
No,
gets
40.
the
20. Yeah.
20,000 points. So minimal points, but still
He's putting together a pretty nice little first ball here.
Absolutely, this is a great first ball.
Oh,
from
he
Moss.
almost gets a little cute
He's
there.
playing first turn
Nice
of life.
nudge.
That was
Fantastic nudge. That right out lane has been made a gaping
That's
gonna get up
there.
train track. You can see there's a post removed from that right out lane, so it's even harder than normal.
Does he want to wait to get 1986 until he has his jump ramp lit?
I was just thinking about that. You know, I think he's going to cash it in if he has the opportunity.
Well,
I would not cash in the jump ramp. I would go for multiplier, and that's exactly what he's doing. He
The
was
center
early.
ramp is lit here.
He was early. His center ramp is lit. He could chop wood by going 30 and 50, 30 and 50 to center ramp.
Drains, but he's going to be ready for
But
the
the
3 times play for it.
half
And
million
that-
ball 1 is a great ball 1.
That center ramp will stay lit for the 3 times setup. So theoretically, if he starts chopping wood at that center ramp on ball 2 after multiplying the playfield, he'll get 90,000 on the first shot, 150 on the second, up to 300,000.
Phantom player takes a sling towards the ramp. Another sling. Takes out the drop target. Decent
And
play by player two.
Choo trains down the left out lane. So
that the sound it makes?
John Q plunge is it makes the train sound in addition to the art there.
Yeah, me too. We can see if he gets a special.
Oh,
Are those worth
can you
anything? Is
change
this in
the
tournament mode?
credit display right now?
Extra
Can you
balls
change
worth
the ball?
200,000.
Okay. And extra balls you get from those side targets, or is that a center ramp deal? Side targets.
The side targets light your comment, and it also lights your bonus collect. But the bonus collect is not a whole lot of points. Oh my
House
goodness!
balls from Kaylee just wanted to go out the left side.
So the only silver lining to this to Kaylee is he's up 3-1, so he can afford to lose this game and still have a chance to put it away in the next. But
He's only got 2 of those 1986 lanes out too, right?
yeah, he's only got 2 of them out. So in my opinion, he's probably going to be left with his best option on ball 3.
Million
Is
shot.
he wants to get one of them, hope for some good pops action, and get the 5x running. If he doesn't, get control on the right flipper, nail that swirly orange ramp up top to get 5x, and then try to hit the jump.
Kaylee picked Captain Fantastic. in his
Meanwhile,
first set.
Motz has about to get his
had to pick before
his
him.
5x playfield multiplier going, and he's got the ramp lit, so he's going to cash in there.
So this will be a 3x multiplier if he completes his lane.
3x.
It's ball 2, so you get 3x.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just couldn't believe that with his score it was only ball 2.
Yeah, it's only ball 2, and there is.
And he takes
He
it.
gets it. He's now got time. He's got 20 seconds of 3x value. Good value just from the pops and bouncing into the jump ramp for some easy points. He's gotten 120,000, almost 200,000.
Oh, that
just
was the
from
jump
pops.
ramp shot. I didn't realize that.
Oh, it did. It took away his huge. And he's still up. He's
Still
up.
alive. And his multiplier is still lit.
Wants to
Goes
go
to the center ramp.
Yep,
There's
that's
90,000.
90,000 right there.
Here's a chance of 150.
150,000 coming up. It's going to time
Not
out.
quite.
It's going to time out. And it is.
That's
Race
out.
period,
Multiplier.
it's out.
I don't think you get a grace period on this. Just a hunch.
Oh, the drains him at 800,000.
Sneaks past the missing
Yep.
center post.
Yes.
So, if
Someone alert park security because the amusement park has lost its center post.
all right,
I think the best chat right now is chat state.
he can get the million here.
Zen pushing the chats.
No, it's
Probably not
gonna-
prudent.
Right out lane. No, it's gonna start.
Hey,
it's gonna
Oregon
get
Ninja
too
liked
light,
your
and you're
Mott's
gonna be
applesauce comment.
five
so.
out.
You know, I should have saved that for something good. Can I reuse that? If he gets that million-point shot, can we all do it at the same time?
Kaylee just walked away, stopped by to say hello, walking back to comment. And 2 more rollovers up top, and he'll have a chance at a million to take the lead immediately.
That's probably his only play right now.
Yeah.
Shot to the left super slide ramp,
No
Yeah.
way.
and then jump back to the past in 1986 and get his million-point shot.
Yeah. He wants to Evel Knievel it into that final little saucer in the back. For,
You know, I've
for
played
1
like 2
million
games
points.
of this in my life, and I know it has a million-point shot because it's plastered all over the flyer.
It is. And you get the bonus fireworks show on the back glass if you do.
That's true. The atrociously faded back glass of this particular comet.
It should be a 5 million shot because it's 5x playfield.
Raymond Davison lashing out at the code designers. Man, of Comet.
No love
Where
from
is
Raymond.
the code, Williams? Kaylee, cool as a cucumber. As befitting a man who's been here many, many times before and is currently up 3-1.
It looks like he just shoot away Mus.
I don't know what Mods is asking him, but
Yeah, he told Mons that it's okay.
that's Mods with a D, not with a T, just for those at home. And he get lots of pops, but
Mons
maybe
is another tiebreaker
oh,
winner.
it does not
Not
go
all
up
the
to
way up.
8. 8 is not enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not lit. But it bails out and saves him and gives him a return to the right.
Here we go. Left orbit to the. Oh,
A
he's
little
early.
late there. Early?
Yeah,
Nice save.
Is he
and
alive?
He's still
Is he
alive.
alive? Yes.
Tilt is probably the loosest in the tournament on this.
He must have taken a danger there, right?
Yes.
yeah, at least one, but maybe only one. All right, late on the flipper. This is a late on the flipper shot. He wants to hit that. He goes early again. He hits the post. Oh, took a bailout shot for the 200K. And got
Nice
very
save.
Another nudge with no
Very
danger.
nice.
Incredible nudging display here from Kaylee George. Oh, nice drop catch.
Oh,
It
early again.
Does not consummate the drop catch.
There's 2 dangers.
But the honeymoon's not over.
Tried to post transfer it out.
Post transfers to the choo-choo train outline.
All right.
All right, so we're going to Game 5. Let's take this opportunity to welcome Raymond Davison to the booth and congratulate you on making the finals.
Oh, hello.
Let's see if we can move the mic a little bit closer here. Obviously, you're feeling great. You're playing awesome. I'm assuming you're probably going to be picking the same bank going into the last round.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Indy 500, Tron, and what was the third?
Paragon.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to play the same games I've been flipping on, so.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Don't if it ain't broke, if it ain't broke,
Yeah.
don't
the
fix
way,
it.
the way Paragon is set up, there's a lot of opportunity to score all over the playfield. You can get a lot of cliff action. You can spell Paragon. You can do the normal strategy of maximizing your bonus. And you know, at this level of play, usually we're used to seeing people tapping over to the right side all the time, but a lot of players were taking clean shots back up top.
Yeah. I think it's all about the cliffs.
Looks like
And in the background, that isn't the Danish streaming Spotify. That is Zen playing Elvis. So we're gonna get some sweet Elvis tunes.
Zen and Donovan battling it out for.
They're doing
place to
some
be
kind of
determined.
tiebreaker, but I thought they were already played. So they decided to split the money once they knew that they were tied. They get $650 each. A good weekend for them. Help pay for the trip, you know. But
Smart choice picking Elvis. The game will probably be over before that lollipop kicks in.
well, they got 6 or 7 Whoppers to fight over here, between 50 and 44.
And bragging rights for the house.
The chocolate here is so ridiculously
I know,
creamy.
this is just off the rack, like Swedish chocolate.
It tastes like those expensive high-end, like comes in a fancy box.
Raymond Davison, cool as a cucumber, going into the finals match, commenting on the chocolate. No nerves at all from the steely Portlandia.
You see the size of this chocolate bar?
It's thick.
Washington, Seattle.
Kevin Stone
Washingtonian.
probably ate about 1.5 of these from sitting
From
the other day 'cause it's so good.
Mokateo, Washington.
Mukilteo.
Mukilteo.
Now, Raymond,
Yeah.
is this Seattle-like weather today? Do you think this is helping you keep your wits about you? Do you feel at home?
Yeah, it feels like backyard, yeah.
He's eating chocolate. He's wet. He's wearing a hat, just like home.
Oh, yeah.
Taco Bell hat, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Did you wear that when you played Taco Bowter yesterday?
Taco
No, I never played him.
I played him.
But,
Best
yeah.
name in pinball next to Erno Rotter. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that.
Defying gravity on Monster Bash.
Whoa.
And we're sorry, but we do not have a camera rig over that can reach that far to get to Monster Bash. So I'm going to go over there and try to give you some text updates from the field, live from the field via text.
Facebook Live that to Jurgensen over there?
I'll Facebook Live it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Jurgensen, can we get a Facebook window on the screen here?
He means on the stream. This is Twitch. I don't think you can do that. Into Twitch?
Yeah. He can put anything he wants in there. Look at this guy. He's a genius. This is one camera.
All right.
All right.
I need an address for it.
Yeah, he's going to get it to us soon.
All right, we're gonna try to do some
Remote.
technical MacGyver.
This is the next level stuff that
Yeah.
we're trying to bring into the booth.
When in doubt, when there's no camera rig that can reach the game that's being played in the World Championships, you try to improvise. We're gonna see if Colin can get on his Facebook, go live, try to watch on as Mats and Kaylee battle on Monster Bash, and then see if we can do something about putting that screen on the Twitch stream.
Do we have someone who can look into it?
Yeah, right now Colin is going to here. Yeah, let me see. Well, the tricky thing is it's live from his phone because the camera on his phone is going to be doing the recording.
Some other people want to log into Facebook because I don't remember my own password.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Who has his
What, you just need a Facebook login?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, I can do
who
it.
has it?
He doesn't know his Facebook password. He just needs someone to log
Yeah,
on to
I'm a
Facebook.
bit retarded.
Want to do Vips? I can do it.
It's going to be awesome.
Just use this. Ja, men vi ska dra Facebook. Oh, sorry. I hate Swedish people.
Boom!
Colin has disappeared. Yeah, but Colin
He's up on the stairs, dude.
Oh.
All right, we're going next level Twitch here. We're going to bring you a Facebook Live remote from the staircase of this, what is this? Of the 3-1 Kaylee, George, and Mops
Yes,
Runston
Mats is
match.
player 1 on this Monster Bash game. And is it live on that?
Yeah. It's right there. He's just putting it together on the screen. See, he's up here
Yes.
in the Beatles staircase.
And as I pour myself another glass of Jack
Apple
Daniels.
juice. Apple juice.
Oh. Why? We've been drinking this whole time.
All right, we're in Europe. All right, never mind. What?
FCC does it.
I don't think so.
We're in international waters right now. International
Haven't
Twitch
got one.
waters.
So as I pour myself another Jack Daniels, we're going to contemplate, is this going to be game-changing? Is this going to break the pinball
Yeah,
Twitch?
3 of them.
Is this going to break the pinball Twitch internet webs wide open for a whole new realm of possibilities?
You know, I gotta tell you, we did Stone Cam. We're doing Facebook Live. There's really no boundaries on Twitch.
It's true.
And later we
It's a
can.
whole new world of exploration.
Wow, it's not pretty, but it's working. That's amazing. Maybe we shouldn't have talked yet, but we're gonna see if we can pull this off. Ah, there you can see my beautiful girlfriend Nancy. I hope she realizes she's on camera.
And I believe my beautiful fiance Drasana might be in the Twitch chat. Hello, honey. If
Isn't it like 5 in the morning back home?
No. Yes. Now that I think about it, yes, you might be right. Us dedicated New Yorkers, we're so into the live stream and the pinball championships going on. A lot of them have woken up.
And it is a little earlier, of course, 3 hours earlier in Raymond Davidson's hometown.
Yeah, they might be
Seattle.
asleep still. It would be or awake from
Or
the night
awake,
before.
yeah.
Ah, touche.
It is Saturday night there. Nancy's going to get us fresh cups.
Okay.
Oh, there's a muffin in here too. I got to share that with Nancy.
What's our status?
He's working on it. Don't worry, this will be a long game of Monster Bash. Thanks.
Sure.
Do you want some muffin? Yeah. Oh, you're on camera here, going through your purse.
Oh gosh. This is being streamed?
Yeah. There's like 100 people
I
watching us.
emailed it to my mom. She heard you.
Try and pick a little of that up. Even
Have them cut it now.
Oh my god. Even a
Pastries here. I have to have another Danish tomorrow.
oh yeah. Even a 5-hour-old muffin is amazing in this town.
I had my first Danishes today. They live up to the hype. They live
You
to
do
the
jam or cream?
It was cream.
Yeah, good choice.
Although I have to say, the croissants, especially the chocolate croissants, even at 7-Eleven, are out of this world.
I know.
mean,
I had a
usually-
gas station Danish the other day. It blew my mind.
All right, stand by. We're getting closer. I feel it.
That's just me. I didn't shower last night.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Is this live?
It's a bit laggy, but
All right, it's a bit
All right.
laggy, but it is live laggy. Somebody just end
we
their
think
ball.
you can all see this now on the Twitch stream. Looks like player 2 is Kaylee George.
So we can see if they're. So we can see if they. Let us know if you can see this on the chat, please.
no, I can't get the.
Doesn't work, right?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, but this is on Twitch.
Yeah. Let Nancy. Can you
Okay.
Can you let Colin know that it's live? That we got it. He's up on the stairs.
All right, so Kaylee George is player 2, and what looks like
Hard to see
ball
the score
2.
there.
It's looking like a little bit over 4 million for Kaylee. It's hard to make out Matsu's score, but it looks like he doesn't have much
definitely ball two,
progress on multi balls. This is actually a nice little overhead camera.
Yeah, it's from the stairs. It's great. All right, traps up on the right. Ball 2. Let's see. It's hard.
shoots
it's
it into
hard
the
to tell.
scoop.
That's going to be a set score every time.
Yeah, it's
right?
just going to be
75.
75 every time.
So it looks like he doesn't have a lot of progress yet, really. I don't know where he is for, say, Mosh Pit, but he doesn't have much progress on anything else yet.
Since he has 4 million,
He's going for that scoop. Is he just going to
No.
scoop out?
he's
Is
going to
that
go
a
for
strategy?
lineman. He's going to go for the lineman. Oh, man. Down the middle, and Mats has an opportunity here to help catch up in this match.
So you're telling me he might possibly scoop out and try and get Lyman's Lament?
No, that was he missed.
That was a joke.
He missed the
Okay.
spinner twice.
Okay.
And he got it into the scoop. I was just trying to think of a bailout of what he might be actually shooting for. But I don't know if anyone's ever done Lyman's Lament in a tournament
That's
before.
44 scoops, I think. I've never done it. I got to 38 or 40 once.
All right, Mats has got the trap. He's got 4 million as well.
All
It looks
right.
like
Yeah.
both players are sitting at 4 million. This is a ball 3 to
All right, he
make
gets
the
the spinner
difference.
that time. He's going for his mosh pit. No, he's also got some progress towards a couple modes. One more for creature on the left, and he goes for that but misses. Wipes his ear. Good strategy. Oh, he misses again. He really wants that mode shot just to get some points.
Creature is a very beneficial
You know,
mode.
I know he's not
Quick
going to
swing.
go for it, but he's also pretty close to Frank
Right.
to opening it. He's definitely got a lot more progress
And
than Kaylee,
here's
but not a
Creature.
lot more points.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to start Frank now that he's in Creature. He's going to try to get some value out of it, but
I think he's just going to get some points. He's got his bomb. Are there some kind of weird tournament bomb rules I should know?
no, just a normal bomb, I believe. Whoa,
Hit the
takes a
bomb, hit the
danger.
bomb. Why isn't he hitting that bomb? He probably doesn't know he has it.
And there it
There
goes.
he goes. Yeah, that's not going to be much. It'll give him a small lead. But Kaylee might steal one here and move on to the finals?
No, I believe that Kaylee was up 2-1 until he lost on Comet. It's 2-2. If Kaylee wins this, he takes a decisive Game 5. But the reason that Game 5 is so important in this matchup, Levy, is once you're up 3-2, you can only lose to force the best 2 out of 3. You cannot lose the match outright.
We got some lag, I think.
I think Kaylee has won. Or maybe...
Yeah, that might have been a... No. Oh, no, I just heard a tilt. Yeah, this game's still going on. That must have been from the
Made a good
Captain
save.
Fantastic Mosh Pit.
Wait, was that?
We don't know who's won. It's live, but not quite live enough.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't
Oh,
hear
they're
us
all
now?
watching it up there.
Oh, you're not getting his commentary?
Nice bounce over, has control. He's very close to Mats now.
Oh, he gets another Mosh Pit. He's dialed into that pit now.
He's narrating it, Levy. You don't have his audio?
Wait, what's going on?
There's a little lag here,
He's
Rick.
narrating it, though. You're not getting his audio.
So he let it go there. I assume
All
that
right,
means
that's
he took
it.
the
It's
lead.
over.
So Kaylee's got a 3-2 advantage.
On Facebook too.
Kaylee's got the 3-2 advantage now. As I was trying to explain, as I was trying to explain, Levy, in this best of 7 format,
There was a bit of lag there. It was about,
and
about
Colin
a
has just
30-second lag.
broken the pinball Twitch world into a whole new realm of possibilities.
Jurgensen doing
Stepping
whatever
up.
we ask him to do on the fly.
All right, so now up 3-2. Kaylee can afford to lose a game, which
Sweet
would
it
then-
is.
Jurgen is smooth as the hand motion.
How sweet it is.
Kaylee can afford to lose a game here, which would allow a best 2 out of 3 overtime. So he either wins the match in game 6, or if he loses, they go to overtime and we see another best 2 out of 3. Almost like he's got a ball in hand.
What are they going to next?
It's going to be the last pick for Kaylee, which is going to be... No,
Game
sorry.
of
It's going to be...
You can't even read your own handwriting, can
No,
you?
I think they played all 3 already. That was Bash, Captain Fantastic. Oh, Captain Fantastic? I believe it's Captain Fantastic. No.
Didn't he
Kaylee
just
already won.
Yeah, he
Kaylee
was up
already won.
3-1.
So it was
So
he
it's
was up
4-1.
3-1?
He takes a 4.
That's it. All right, so we have the final set. We were one game off.
He takes a 4-2 win or a
It's over.
3-1 or a 4-1
It's over. He
win?
won 4-2.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, so Kaylee's moving on to the finals, and he
All
will be
Seattle
playing
final, and those of you who
Raymond.
had the money on Team USA for winning the IFPA Championship, you won. You're in the
Officially
money.
cashed in.
And on
You
this
can cash in on
rainy,
Nordic Bet.
on this rainy Sunday afternoon, it's a battle of Seattle. Very nice.
Skull, gentlemen.
Skull, Probst.
Skull.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah, I know.
Frank Bota
chocolate.
dives in for some free chocolate. Can't blame him. Just like a Frenchman. One for the boy.
Thank you, David.
Frank bested me in a series yesterday. He put up $4 million on Centaur, very impressive. I hung $175,000 on Captain on him, and then beefed a bunch of other games. But international competition with people you only see once a year, that's why we come here, right?
And they're bringing in the sodas.
Ooh, watch out. Here
And
comes
beer.
the Tuborg. The Tuborg Express is rolling in front of the
Does
booth.
the winner get all that beer?
Fake Biondi. What do you think that is?
That might be a tough
It's
choice
like a
between
Sprite,
WrestleMania and Elite.
really?
Up soda, yeah.
All right, we gotta get back to.
Can we get back to the action here?
We don't know where we're starting at.
Jurgensen's still setting it up. Jurgensen doing what we need, doing what we ask. No request is out of bounds for the wily Swede. You are Swedish, right?
Yeah.
He's Swedish. I mean, his name's Jurgensen. He's got a huge beard. Don't really have to ask. Yeah, he's a Viking. She's here. She's on the Twitch, right?
She could have hung
I believe so.
Yeah, you better get my Facebook thing off of that. Me and Evan were talking some shit earlier.
I don't face it.
The chat saying you finally got a haircut. From Le Bateau.
What's your name?
Thor.
Thor. Oh, another Swede.
had some good times, but like
Yeah,
Norwegian.
I had it. I had like to hear.
You like the black metal?
Oh, okay.
3 weeks ago.
So the current status, thank you for joining us for the IFPA World Championships. We are down to our final 2. It is an all-U.S., all-Seattle battle with Kaylee George trying to repeat and get another championship notch in his belt versus Raymond Davidson, looking to get his first major win ever here at the IFPA Championship in Copenhagen, Denmark. Thank you for joining in, and we'll be bringing you the match shortly. They're right now in game selection phase, where each player will get to choose 3 games, one from the early, one from the mid, and one from the modern era. Although the mid era is fairly skewed toward the modern because we're a little bit short on classics in this particular building. So, for instance, Johnny Mnemonic is a mid, and Whitewater is a mid, and Demo Man is a mid. So Kaylee in the previous rounds has been picking Game of Thrones. He's been picking Captain Fantastic. And what was Kaylee's other selection besides Game of Thrones? And
It's on
he picked Captain the first round.
Captain, Thrones, Comet, and Johnny.
Well, he picked Comet, but that was because Mott's picked Captain Fantastic.
Trying to find out if they change any game picks, but I'm assuming we're going to see the same 6.
Okay. We're sending Greg on recon to figure out what's being played next.
I think
it's
Okay, so
Pat Turbo.
Kaylee did Captain, Johnny, and Game of Thrones on his first round. So I'm guessing we're going to see those three again. And Raymond
said
picked
told us he's
Paragon,
gonna pick the same
Paragon, Tron, and was it Jackpot? Was this the other one?
Yeah. And that's
No,
what Carl-
E500.
Oh,
yeah. He's gonna loop. He's gonna be turbo loop comboing all day long.
And it's going to be that again because
So we will not have to endure some soft plunging of Jackpot. We were gonna get the Fast and Furious racing action. Fast and Furious racing action of Indy 500.
I'm up to try to do Renaissance.
But first, we're gonna have the Love Gun layer.
Paul Stanley. Oh, not like this! Come on, people! I do love the Paul Stanley pit of despair, this Paragon. I found this to be the friendliest Paragon I've ever played. I usually hate this game, and I had no trouble putting up decent scores on it. Of course, I'm sitting here in the booth, but my Paragon games went pretty well.
Yeah, the tap pass.
Chair?
The tap
I
pass.
got it. You can use this
The tap pass is working well.
No.
Bonjour. It's not a wallet.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh.
It's not a wallet, but
It's just a little pouch.
It's
a
my
Greg
pouch for the headphones. All right, so they went back to their original picks from the first round. Raymond went with Paragon, Tron, and Indy 500. He's repeating his sequence as he's won each round so far. And Kaylee went back to his preferred Game of Thrones, Johnny Mnemonic, and Captain Fantastic.
Is that how you pronounce that? I thought it was mnemonic.
Mnemonic.
It's a silent M.
By the way, that is a terrible movie. I've seen
Yeah.
10 minutes of it.
It'd be like saying it's Colin Eck Alpine with the silent M.
Good job holding that steady from that high altitude. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Did you zoom in
I
on
was
it, or was
putting.
that just
I had to zoom in. I was putting the iPhone at risk, holding it
dangling it
through the railing.
over the
You
floor.
can feel the intensity building now. They're going to start their practice. This is the finals of the IFPA World Championships. Here with Colin and Levy, I'm Greg, and we're going to watch a really great back and forth power match here.
This is a race to 4. So the first player to 4 wins. If they tie 3-all, then they go to a sudden death phase of best 2 out of 3.
And what's at stake here besides the awesome trophy, the free pinball machine, and how much money?
Title of world champion, I believe.
$1,000
Roughly-
along with the pinball machine.
Pinball machine plus 2,000, something like
1,000,
that?
I believe.
Are you
plus
sure?
the pinball.
Yeah, 1,000 plus the pinball. All
right.
And
So
then
we're
the-
looking
and then
about
the loser will
we're
get
looking
what?
about 7,000, 8,000 USD, not kroner, of total prize pool plus
So
a sweet,
78,000 kroner.
plus about maybe I'd say about 130 sweet whoppers.
And player 2 is going to get
130, something like that.
Yeah, because there's only 64 players in this. You don't have quite the
You don't hit the
fodder.
max.
You don't have all the fodder of the extra players like you do at Pinburg
Right.
or at Papa, where you get a lot more players, and so you have a higher value. But you do get the equality of player value
Of
You
course.
finished,
of ranking and
you
rating.
finished 12th last year, Colin?
Yeah, I finished
And that
12th
brought in
last year.
24 whoppers?
Yeah, roughly speaking, yeah.
Wait.
So that's where you have to be to get anything that's actually going to count.
Yeah. You have pretty steep point degradation with only 64 players in the tournament. Unlike Pinburg with 800, it's like you can get decent points if you
For
finish in the top
200.
40.
Yeah.
Raymond,
Now,
hanging
before
out by
they
the bathroom. No surprise to anybody who knows him.
before they get started,
Bathroom can.
before we get started, let's talk about the extra flair that's thrown into this matchup. Not everyone knows this, but
Some bad blood between these two Seattles.
Raymond and Kevin have said, both of them have said they used to go to Kaylee's house and play pinball with him. He taught them he helped bring them up. It's almost like a Jedi Master, young Padawan type situation
Oh,
where
it's
you
the
see
Jedi in the
and will
Padawan.
Kaylee go to regret all the training that he all the wisdom that he endowed on young Raymond, and now they're battling in the World Championships. And
Kaylee no
Kaylee must be
longer,
proud of Raymond, knowing that he's
Proud,
come so far.
Proud yet wary.
Yes.
And Kaylee no longer lives in Seattle. He currently lives in equally rainy Utrecht.
Either that or the lights went out on Andre and he couldn't get them back on.
Yeah, I found myself waving appendages around to keep the lights on in that bathroom.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kind of just do
Yeah,
a
that's
safety wave.
the place where it's appropriate to flail.
Yeah, no shame in their game, but they are very conscientious about saving energy in Denmark. For instance, you cannot buy a paper towel in this town. They're not wasteful people, which is great. We could learn a lot from them. From their croissants, their muffins, their freewheeling attitudes towards open containers.
Yeah, open
Yes.
container. I can walk the street with a
Their
beer bottle.
general
Actually,
attitude
better.
of partying in general.
This is your first trip to Europe, Greg. What do you think?
Europe is
Also-
way better than the United States. I hate to say it. I want to move.
Treasonous
Yeah.
commentary from Greg Pavarelli in the booth.
Here. I still
tell
love New York
Nordic
City,
Bet.
but
Yeah, they might not let you back now with the current leadership we have after they hear that.
travel ban on Pavarelli.
Uh-oh.
And I will not vouch. I gotta get.
limbo. I don't like it.
I'm taking 3 weeks off. I gotta get back for work.
It is a good spot. We can see and hear the comments.
And close to the chocolate too, Frank.
And we've still got ample supply of our good friend Jack.
The French wouldn't appreciate that. That's for us only, I think.
Although be careful, these cups are
Yeah,
lacking.
no, we got you a new
They're-
one.
Oh,
Man, my
yes.
girlfriend made a run for us at Fresh Cups.
Standing.
Now, are we going to be able to get a camera on Captain Fantastic? I'm
We
imagining.
get a camera on anything we want now. We got
Well,
the
no, I'm
mobile
just
rig.
thinking in terms of the professional rig. I think we.
I
Can
think
get
we
it
have
over
to
there.
try to make it happen. Even
Yeah,
with
we're
some
going to follow
wires.
every game in this matchup,
Yeah.
of course.
I think
They were
Jurgensen
able
and
to get
Thor-
one on Space Mission a couple before,
Yep,
weren't they?
yep.
Yeah, so that means you can get one on Captain
Okay, good.
Fantastic.
I love that captain, by the way. It is so. If
it's
it's
so-
bouncing around up top, you can smack the side of
Oh,
the machine
man.
and get it to go in any lane you want. And my last 2 games of captain, I put up 145 and 175.
On the plunge,
loving
it would bounce over from one side and it would sit up there, and you could like take a sip of your beer while it was hanging there before we get to the lanes.
All right, here we go. Practice balls, or is this it?
This is practice.
They're only putting in one player, so
Okay.
this looks like
No need to
practice.
start a 4-player game for some practice, even though
All
people
right.
are doing it all weekend.
So we have the battle of the hats.
Are we
have
calling the
front-
practice ball?
We have the front hat versus the backwards hat.
You know what? They're getting practice. We should get practice too. All right,
Here's
off
the
the
bumper.
swing.
I know.
Oh, he's gonna let it, I think he's going to let it roll down
I think
and go
we
for
can
that
agree
drop
that we
target.
can all come
Oh, and
at
he
the same
does!
time, but try to make sure we don't talk over each other too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
We don't have to take turns.
Yeah.
Just be respectful of that for everybody. And there's a tap.
See, it's good. It's good we're getting practice. Oh, bounces. Now, people should know that this is set to tournament settings, which means Paragon, every letter spells consecutively. And I didn't even know that was a possible setting. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a
because
much
it's
fairer
virtually
way.
impossible to spell Paragon.
And
in
Levy
the
gave
old
me that
style.
tip going into my first round of day 2, where I took a 17 over 2 Epstein Cup members, DJ Real and Jason Werdrick. And I actually decided on my ball 2, after having a bad ball 1, that I was just going to go all in on the Paragon and Golden Cliff strategy. I didn't quite have the tap down where I wanted to, and I cashed in big. I got over 400,000 that game, and the Paragon, I believe.
Just by going back up top?
Yeah, I think Paragon.
I got a 450.
I think
doing
Paragon gave me 100,000.
that. Yeah, it's more than 50. And it should be because it's 8 shots. It's 7 to light it for flashing, and then an 8th.
So these are more
Wait,
like
8 or not?
these are more like the Golden Hills and the Golden Cliffs because these are very friendly. You go in there and the pop bumpers keeps feeding it back into the Golden Cliffs over and over
The
and
Golden
over
Cliffs
again.
is a little bit of a mystery to me that gives you bonus and adds your bonus every time the first time you hit it, you get 2,000, then 4,000.
Yeah, the value goes up 2,000.
Did you notice you have to max it out to get advanced bonus? Who came up with that insane rule? If you get it all the way to 20, it will then start advancing bonus.
Well, no,
Wow.
it advances bonus even when you go in saucer each time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Supposed
sure.
to.
Yeah.
It does.
But only the 20 says advanced bonus.
I have a question.
Question.
Frank has a
Very
question.
old.
What?
This game is very old.
Old?
Yeah.
Old. game,
1978, yeah.
And how can it be set in competition mode?
It's not technically
Okay, here we go.
competition, it's a
And
dip
we're
switch
we're
setting.
live. Raymond and
Just
ball
a
one,
setting.
player one, and he has to make a
Right.
save straight off the bat. But here we go.
You know, this is playing out just like his practice ball so
And
far.
dead bounce, and now let's see if he can get the tap.
Rolling
bounce.
tap.
No, he's going
No,
up top
he's going up
for that
top.
Paragon.
He gets lucky and caroms off into the Paragon
That's
hole.
P.
Bonus advance, only 500
Sorry.
points though. But he does a couple of bonus advances off there.
Oh,
And
that's
a
tough.
Sweet,
Nice in
sweet.
lane.
That's tough.
Oh.
Yeah, he went. It looks like the death is the lights. So you go into the light, it's like dying.
Hits another drop.
Go into
One more for 2 times.
Perfect.
Very perfect.
There's a
Play
2.
on the flipper. He
There's
goes
a 3.
right after it. He doesn't even wait. No need to tap pass and dead bounce.
See, he's
I'm
going
just
up
gonna
top.
go right after those inlines.
Yeah, I had
There
a
it
couple.
is.
There it is
Sorry.
immediately.
One.
Now he's got to add some bonus. He's got about 50.
You're right. It did not advance bonus in the Golden Cliffs. The Golden Cliffs gives you points, but not bonus advance.
That little side squiggly.
Oh, what a mistake
What
from
was that?
Raymond.
Oh, I guess he was trying to let it bounce
He thought
over.
that it would dead bounce over, but instead it goes straight down the middle and collects.
does
his
not
measly
capitalize on that
13,000.
5 times.
But
He did
13,000
get
times
40,000
5.
bonus.
Yeah.
So 50,000. I mean, he's got 92 and after ball 2, but it could have been so much more. Wow. You've got to be careful on these old ballys with those dead bounces. The same thing on Captain Fantastic. There's a lot more play in these linkages, and it can be really tough. I'm
Well,
really
that was
surprised
coming
about
at a
that
shallow
happening.
angle, though. That was a shallow angle coming down. I would have definitely been holding the flipper.
But it looked like he had a shot to bail out after the bounce didn't work when it went down to the second flipper.
Yeah,
It was a
I thought it
strange
just went straight
sequence.
down the middle. Now what's going on here? I'm not sure what Zach is doing.
He's writing down.
Oh, did the flipper malfunction?
Yes.
He's writing down
It's
a
gotta
score.
be it.
Oh, and he's saying the
I
flipper
think we have a
malfunction.
Can you go check out the
Yeah,
action?
absolutely.
Greg's gonna scurry over there like a rat.
That can
find
be the
out what
only
happened.
answer there. Why Zach is there?
No, because it bounced here and then it went over to the second flipper.
Yeah,
and
there's no way that Raymond would have. I don't think he would have just let that go down. The
Yeah,
middle.
they're gonna open it up and probably look for the loose wire to the flipper coil would be my best. Or the switch. Although I think there's two different switches, so it's probably a loose wire to the flipper.
No compensation ball. There's no flipper issue. Raymond simply thought it was going to bounce over, but what they were checking was
There's
the guide.
line, yeah. I was playing Captain Fantastic, another battle yesterday, and that guide actually flew up and the ball went under it. 2 days ago, I'm sorry.
And what was the ruling on that?
I got a compensation ball.
Okay, so that is a compensation.
And it actually
ball.
helped me out
So
'cause I'd almost
going
maxed my
under
bonus
the
out.
inlane guide compensation, going over the inlane guide,
No.
tough luck.
Goodbye.
Yes.
That's pinball.
So you want to go under? It's
Fortunately,
about over.
the lane guide was actually 2 inches from the hole, and I could plead my case.
Whereas
Into the. Is this,
Oh,
the,
that's
is this the
John
Phantom
Q.
player?
Plunge. John Q. Plunge
I
goes into
always-
the
I
Look at
always
that.
get fooled
John
by
Q. Plunge going into Golden Cliffs. Let's see if we get some more. More
There's
Golden
one
Cliffs
more.
for John Q. Plunge.
there's 4, up to 6.
And no bonus advance, right?
And straight down the middle from that spinner
a shame.
return is tough.
Oh wait, that was the.
John
where
Q.
the
Plunge is going to be.
Oh,
disappointing.
Greg
You guys
fooled by
tricked
the
me.
Phantom player. Greg's not paying attention.
Well, you guys seem pretty intent on
I have to say,
commentating.
no, I always get fooled by the Phantom player. It's just,
Let's not confuse people here.
they're not confused. We are.
All right, here's Kaylee's ball.
And it's going into the cliffs.
He gets an advanced bonus from a star rollover. Into the cliffs for 2,000.
Survives
Tips
that.
it.
Survives an unfriendly leave.
Pretends like he's in
Nice
the bathroom
bounce.
and flails away.
Oh, a little early there. And see, no one's going
Beautiful
for the tap.
shot.
Everybody's
He's
going
going
for that
straight up top.
Paragon because that's what
Everybody's
they want.
figured out that you
no,
can bounce it back in with that
Golden
bumper.
Cliffs, yeah,
Golden
when
Cliffs
the
and the
Golden- when
Paragon.
the Golden Cliffs bounce back in that freely.
There it is.
On the fly. Nice shot.
More in the cliffs.
4,000.
Boom.
6,000,
More in the
8,000. 10,000 coming
It
up.
just wants to
It
be
does not
in the
sit
Golden
in
Cliff.
that-
See, it has a mind
And
of its own. It goes right back
again.
in.
Yes, 10,000.
He's getting close to that.
There it is, 10.
12,000. The 10,000 line is not working, folks. That's 14,000. Do I hear 16? No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Oh!
Now he takes down some inlines, but he's going back up top. Paragon.
That's going to be A.
Flailing Wind is Flippers hoping for more Golden Cliffs action.
And he gets it.
More, 16,000.
Unbelievable value
Wow. Somebody read his Cliff Notes today.
here. Golden Cliff Notes.
So he's only up to 8,000 bonus, but already nearly
survives a
matching,
bad lead.
nearly matching Raymond's score.
Flailing a little bit
on
here.
Golden Cliffs alone.
And he's got 9,000 in the bank, so he's almost tied up with Raymond already.
I do that a lot too.
Oh,
Wait.
off the
Missed.
sling.
He goes into the Golden Sling.
Paul Stanley beckons. Shout it out loud. Nice bounce. Oh, a little early there for the top lane shot. A little early again, but he goes in. That's R.
There's the R.
Oh, he's. Oh, and it looks like it got hung up on a. Nice.
There's a
Takes
2
out another
times.
drop. That's 2x.
He's up at 10,000 bonus.
Now those drops on the right, those light that little squiggly river on the right.
Yeah, it advances
Yes.
that value.
It advances it, and that stays that way for the entire ball.
3 times.
It does.
Not something you really think about, but 10,000
Oh,
a
and
shot.
he mini flips away from the hotter than hell beast layer.
Trying to lick up a victory here.
That
Nailed the
spinner's
spinner,
hardly
but didn't
ripping.
get anything.
Yeah, that spinner's dead.
I think the spinner was raised perhaps because it didn't actually spin. I think the ball just traveled.
And there's the
harmlessly
5
under.
times. Beautiful shot by Kaylee.
And back up top. That's
And here's going to be another 20,000 opportunity.
Do those
Falls
draw
out.
targets reset? No, you can.
Oh, and he
Nice
gets the
inlane.
He can continue shooting up there and going up top
So
every
here's-
time now,
the extra
right?
ball's worth nothing, but the special is worth 50 grand.
And that'll be one more shot.
He's,
Two
he
more
has,
shots.
No, he has to, actually, the extra ball is worth something. I think it's worth 25. But he has to clear all the
Nice.
drops again for 50. So that's good value to get up there. But he goes to the outline, but still.
Amazing
he does,
ball.
He does not
Yeah,
get
that's
to his
another
20,000.
70,000 in bonus.
Yep.
But
So
an
that means he's
excellent-
More,
going to be
actually.
starting from scratch on his bonus.
He's got
But he's
80
got to be happy with that.
He's got 85 in
And so
bonus.
the reason why Zach is writing down scores between balls because we have known issues where games have reset, and so he wants to make absolutely sure that we're keeping track of the score so we can try to get back to as close as possible to the score.
That's smart. And unless you get your super bonus, every ball here is a fresh ball.
Right.
So you can pretty
Now,
much
did
pick
you
up
guys say
where
that
you
the super bonus is only set to a harder setting or something like that, or is it going to?
No, it'll carry.
it'll carry.
Okay.
It'll
You
carry.
got to get all the way up to it.
And Raymond, has he hit a switch? Oh, I thought he didn't hit a switch. He could have.
Yeah,
let
no
it go.
validation
He
games
could've
here.
no, you can let it go if you hadn't switched. but he's playing away. Is he going to go for inline drops back to his strategy? He is, but he goes to the sling.
Oh, and away it goes.
Tough start for Raymond.
And after a mistake not flipping on ball 1, he gets an unlucky drain on ball 2.
That was such a strange sequence of events in ball 1. I'd like to see that again. I would ask Jurgensen for a replay, but we've asked too much of the technologically advanced Swede.
And Kaylee sitting at a 20-plus value, Golden Cliffs.
Trying to pad this lead and go for a walk-off here. Have you ever seen Kaylee George without a cap on?
Very rare.
What do you think he's hiding? Oh, another
We actually
letter.
saw
That's gonna
Yorian
be
uncharacteristically take off his hat yesterday and expose those golden locks.
Let him flow. Let him free. Oh, survives that
Bounces
outlane.
over. Nice shot.
Uh-oh.
And he can't survive.
Shout
The
it
Beast
out
Layer,
loud.
Beast
That ball
Layer
has
drained.
drained.
And no one can consistently survive the Beast Layer.
He's still got twice Raymond's score. Waiting
But
patiently.
it's anybody's game. As we all know, Paragon's a one-ball game in a lot of ways. You get that max bonus, get the bonus up high. You can spell Paragon here. Raymond's still in it.
You always want to be friends with max bonus.
There's a 6, right into the 8, and 10. Keeps it going.
So apparently just flailing at the flipper somehow gets you more pops action.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's a placebo
Nice
effect, but
bounce.
it does seem to work.
Oh, no.
Oh,
and
there
it
it
dies
goes.
right
Beast
out.
Rock City.
Yeah, that was rough.
Beast took 1, and the Beast wanted more. And
Well,
there goes game 1.
Kaylee
Kaylee
George
up to a
takes
1-0
up a
lead.
1-0 lead, and he's going for the deuce on game 2, which is going to be... Who picked this one? Raymond picked this, right, as the number 1 qualifier.
Yes, so
we'll
this
now
will
go
be
to one
Kaylee's
Kaylee's
pick.
choice.
He's been generally going right over to Game of Thrones, it seems, so far. Let's see what he does here.
Does anybody
Or
remember
Johnny
the,
Mnemonic, rather, as his first choice.
Does anybody
actually.
remember the Nordic bet odds on our 2 finalists?
Yes, they were two of the 3 favorites. Daniele was getting 4.25. Kaylee was a little bit higher than that, and Raymond was just slightly higher than that. They were all in the 4s.
Like 4 and 5 range.
Yes,
4
they
and
were the
5.
3 favorites.
So you're looking at 4 or 5 on your money here if you've got it on Kaylee George or Raymond Davidson with Nordic Bet.
Yes,
Did anybody here place money on this?
I did not. From a United States address, it was illegal to use that website. It did not give me access.
Danish social number.
Yes, you need a Danish social number.
How hard is that to get one of those?
You have to live here.
Oh, okay. I thought you could just go to Christiana and get whatever you wanted.
Or nowhere to go on Craigslist, perhaps.
Zane? Oh, I thought Zen was heading for the bathroom, but he instead takes a beeline to the Black Rose in the other room.
You have to think he's going for some Tuborg, Levy. If I know
Yeah.
Zen.
Maybe a little blackout in Tuborg in the back room. Are we done with all the other games right now? All the other,
Yeah.
No, there's going to be a 3rd and 4th matchup between Jason Werdrick
Oh,
and...
yeah, that's right.
I know, they're probably already playing.
I think they are.
Let's
They're
ask.
over there. It looks like they're
Hey,
over there. They're
hey,
over there on Twilight Zone.
hey, Josh.
Roadshow. They're on Roadshow.
Josh.
Yeah, they're on Roadshow.
But it would be nice to know what the score is, if that's the first game or the second game.
You want to go see what the...
I want to ask what the payout is for 3rd and 4th.
Hey, Josh,
You get a WWE.
what's the payout for 3rd and 4th?
What are they playing for?
All right.
Right, 1,500 happy
All right,
units.
so-
It's
never mind.
1,500 Monopoly dollars and 1,000 Monopoly dollars for 3rd and 4th.
Dick and Bosch. That says it all, baby. The Swedes talking about us in their native tongue, like my grandparents used to do in Yiddish.
I can't believe how much you guys know about pinball. And you play like that.
Zing.
Mats Nielsen with the commentary, with the comedians.
Singeing the booth.
Stick to your day job.
They're turning on Johnny Mnemonic. So that is going to be the next game, and they're working. Is that Thor over there? No.
Johnny Mnemonic
Who's
coming
that
up.
working on the bald guy?
That's INK.
Ink?
Yeah.
All right. Twitch
Ink and
Ink
MOS.
is
Ink
over
and MOS,
there.
right?
And move.
Most, yes.
Oh, his name's on the screen.
Patrick. Oh, okay.
This Twitch is named after him, this stream.
For both of them. Both of them.
Ink and MOS, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you have some Swedish blood coursing through your veins? Colin McAlpine? Sounds
No,
pretty
Scot-
Irish to me.
It's Scottish.
Scottish,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
a-
pronounced
I'm a-
the M-A-C instead of
I'm
the
a wee
MC.
bit Scottish myself.
Any plans on
wee
visiting the
bit
homeland
Scottish.
while you're out here?
Unfortunately, no, but my family is joining me. After a couple more days of business, they're going to join me. We're going to go on a train tour for 2 weeks of all over Europe.
Katie won the first one.
Yep.
Kaylee won the first one.
Walk
Correct.
off.
And he'll
Get
be
the
he'll
glare
be
off
player
before
one.
they start
He'll be player
playing.
one and Johnny.
Evan Bingham, unfortunately, there's no way for us to do that. The glare is Johnny Mnemonic is a done deal based off the position in the room. The windows right above it just let too much sunlight in. There's no way we can do anything about this glare. We're going to have to play through
All
it.
right, we have Johnny Glarmonic.
Johnny Glarmonic,
Family's from Poland.
Keanu Reeves in his best, probably should have won the Academy Award for this, as I said yesterday.
So yeah, that we blocked out glare on some of the windows, but that glare is coming directly through the roof, and there is nobody tall enough, even with all the tall people here in Scandinavia, that can reach that ceiling to get some.
That really sucks. All right, well, we're going to be looking at the screen in the bottom third of the playfield on this one. Fortunately, that's where most of the action
Well,
is.
you can kind of tell where the ball's going.
So
You just
for
want to
those-
look at the ramps a lot.
All right, so we'll give you a quick little rules download here. How many people we got online right now? We got.
I'm going to guess 107.
All right, we're at the 200 mark. Thank you
Eric
for
Hands
joining
of
us.
Stone coming to visit us in
Thank
the
you for
booth.
joining Eric. Wet Hands of
Congratulations
Stone.
on another good run.
Eric got drenched in the rain.
I would have come earlier, but it was raining. We actually bought bicycles for about $60. So
Yeah, if anybody in Europe needs to buy a couple bicycles, when are you guys leaving?
we're leaving Wednesday.
They're going to give you a
Eric
sweet
Stone
deal.
has
Sweet
bicycles
deal.
up for sale.
200 kroner.
200? What are you going to take them in the carry-on with you?
That's $3. That's $30. That's it.
For two
Oh, that's
bikes?
actually not a bad deal.
Wow, that's a great deal.
All right, when are you leaving? Because I need a bike for tomorrow.
Wednesday morning.
All right, so here's
All right,
the deal. This is
here's the
Johnny
practice
Mnemonic.
session.
So this game is all about the Spinner Millions, if you can set it up. So the Spinner Millions.
Is it
you
really
get-
all about the Spinner Millions?
Yes.
It is all about the
So
Spinner
that's how these
Millions.
guys are going to play.
Yes,
That's how they're gonna
How
try
do you
to-
light the Spinner Millions?
So you got to hit the left ramp, and then you get a combo to either. You get a choice. You can go right ramp or the right orbit to get your Spinner Millions. Your third award of throwing
Sorry,
spikes.
right ramp, right orbit?
On the left ramp.
left,
combo.
Left ramp, right
left
orbit.
ramp sets it
Combo.
up because it's actually the left in lane. The left
Can
in
you
lane
shout
switch.
that, or is nobody going to be risking that on these
You
WBC
could, but it's
flippers?
look at that. That's a
Kaylee's
nice
choice.
Yeah, it's a
inviting
fat ramp.
ramp.
Kaylee won game
So you're
one
going to
with
go left
Kaylee's
ramp,
choice
hit
on
that left
Paradigm.
in lane switch,
Kaylee's
and then you're going to
leads
want to shoot
1-0.
the right ramp or the right orbit to collect your throwing spike.
Right,
So there's
right.
you can't see it because of the glare. So we have the glare
We'll be
spike
able to see
awards.
the insert, right? No.
So the glare spike awards. The third one is Spinner Millions. The fourth one is Quick Multi-Ball. So you want to get to the third one, but then immediately go to the fourth one, so you can have the safety of multi-ball play while you rip the snot out of the spinner.
And even
That'll
better
stay lit
yet,
for the rest of
even
your ball,
better
or is it
yet,
timed?
It stays only for that ball. It's
So-
not timed.
And can you do it
So-
on the next ball?
you
No.
could go back to it all the way around, but
It's
it's
kind
quite
of like
difficult.
Funhouse Magic Mirror,
gets
where
way-
you have to go through all the awards.
Okay,
And
so
then
it's
on
going to
the
be very
next
hard to do a
ball,
choice.
you can then have them light again.
Now spinner adds to your bonus, so ideally if you could hold
You can get
bonus,
huge
if
bonuses
you
in
could
this
hold
game,
bonus
right?
and get your spinner lit and play a multi-ball or two and crush
And
it.
bonus X.
Bonus X
Is there
as well.
anything we need to know about this? Yeah, did they turn the glove off or anything like that?
No,
Or is this-
the glove is on.
completely normal.
Pneumonic recovery is on. In fact, look at that. You begin with pneumonic recovery lit. That's like the front
that's
row pass
nice.
on Kiss. So it's
Yeah.
like a magical outline in the world of bad
And
acting.
to relight it, it's those two stand-ups on the right, just like every other Gomez game from the period. NBA Fast Break, Corvette.
Yeah. So the only note about the spinner is not that juicy. It's not as bad as the rusty spinner that Mark Steinman and the evil Papa people put on the Johnny Mnemonic at Papa. But this one only gets about 10 spinners.
And then you
max.
think they did that on purpose to keep people from getting 800 million a shot or whatever.
Yeah, to open up the game to make it more playable and different strategies.
All right, so the skill shot always goes to the center lane, and it plunges quite fast. And we've seen some people have some issue with the returns on the left orbit. Instead of catching it, a lot of people were shooting, correct?
Yeah, this is the game built for loop passing.
Yeah.
Loop passing is
Right.
a really sweet technique to use.
Much
in this.
like Corvette, another Gomez
Yes.
game from the era.
Yes.
You like this game?
I think
Colin?
I think
I've always liked this game.
I think it's a great game. It's a poor movie and poor acting, but it's a great pinball machine. Similar to Demo Man, Shadow, Congo. The list goes on and on of A-list, undervalued titles
Ishtar.
with terrible.
Terrible game. Terrible movie, great game.
No, I really do love Congo. It's such a good game.
They're all good.
All right.
Excellent game. Oh, good food.
I'm going to guess that's some kind of fish. It is, it's fish.
Move the camera to
Thor
the
guffaws at
camera
the,
to
at
the
the
right.
fish.
Move the camera.
All right.
No, the camera's just fine.
Yeah, the camera's good. Yeah, don't come. Why are they come? Yes, this is the final. The
This
start.
is the final of the final round of the.
As you can see, they put the word finals in the description. So this is the final 1v1.
into the glove right off the top.
Mano y mano, Seattle versus Seattle. The grunge final.
Seattle versus Utrecht at this point.
I'd be happy to see either of these guys win, but I will say I'm rooting for a 9-game final. I want to see the last game.
How is that possible?
It can go to 9, Levy.
Oh, it's not sudden death in the final.
It's not.
On
That's
game
2 out of
7.
3. It's called
Great.
sudden death.
Oh, that's not very sudden.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, mistake by Kaylee.
So the only good news there is because Kaylee didn't make any progress at all, he still has his spinner millions.
Yes, he's left
available to him.
nothing. He's lost no opportunity other than just one ball.
And he goes for the lip ball.
Why are these guys wearing hats? Don't you want to let your head breathe a little bit? No, apparently not. You can backhand both of these rounds, right?
Oh, and another quick drain.
Wow. It's a 2-ball Johnny Mnemonic game.
It is. Kaylee's got a slight lead on his...
He's washing away his lip balm, though.
Much like he's hoping he can wash away the years of experience he gave to his protege during their years together in Seattle before he fled the United States for Utrecht.
You'd like to think, though, in the case that he loses, he would be proud of the progress that he's seen Raymond make from day one.
You'd like to think a lot of things, but he really wants that WWE LE. Or whatever, or the $5,200 he can sell it for.
All right, great control. Backhand left ramp.
Both of these
throwing
ramps are
spikes to the
backhandable, right?
Yeah, but you don't
want
to
to backhand the right ramp.
Oh, he's late. He was really late on his throwing spikes combo. So let's see if he can adjust.
There's the bonus X on
Bonus
key
X
4.
is
That's going to
number
be an
4.
important
That's a
collect.
random award?
No, that lets you know.
Ah, okay.
All right, there's his first throwing spike. Gets the gigabytes out of the way, but loses it down the middle. Another quick drain from Kaylee.
So sorry, this is unfortunate play here.
This is a game that he got over a couple billion on earlier in the tournament, so we know that he's capable of blowing it up.
You know, Kaylee doesn't have a lot going, but he still does have his ball save lit at the very least, going to ball 3.
So Raymond must be hungry, wearing a Taco Bell hat and
There's the
ice cream
first
shirt.
throwing spike, left ramp to right ramp.
And don't forget he ate 4 blocks of chocolate when he was over here visiting the booth.
Almost reluctantly, it seemed like he just did us a favor by taking our offer of chocolate.
Well, we're all just being given a favor by being allowed to be in his presence. Such a
So
great player.
this game does play hard. If you miss your shots, you're going to get punished. But we did see scores in the 15,
another throwing spike.
We did see some scores in the 15 billion range. In this Johnny Mnemonic.
Nice
this game have a
control.
center post?
Passes it over to a
does
trap.
not have a center
He's all
post.
set up to light his spinner here, and sends it up top for a lock.
This is a mystery award?
No,
No,
it's
it's not a
not
lot.
mystery. So
The
it's
glare has
showing you
blinded
what
me.
the glove. There's 9
All right, so
spots.
I think he's going
Let's
for
see
the
what
4. He's
gonna
going for
choose.
the bonus X that he knows about.
Or he might take some safe points in video mode. Let's see what he chooses.
A little glove love here. And he's going to lock his ball.
Well, he didn't go for the bonus X.
And he's going to
goes
hold his
for the
bonus.
He's going for the setup. So the hold bonus, if you get spinner millions, it'll count your spinner millions all over again on your next ball. And in fact, you can get hold bonus twice in the same ball, and it'll count it twice. So essentially, you'll get your spinner millions 3 times over if you have hold bonus twice. On
Shot
your
the
spinner
crazy
million.
bomb.
Let's see what he dials up. A mystery award.
All right, left ramp, right ramp. Actually, he wants to go left ramp, right orbit. He does not want to start Yakuza.
Nope. Oh, was he trying to backhand that?
I don't
Or is he
know.
going for that mystery award?
I don't think so. I think this
I
is
think he
an
wanted
accident.
control. He just tried to post transfer.
That-
There's the left ramp.
There's the right orbit. For
All right, now
throwing
the
spike.
spinner is lit.
Now the spinner millions are lit.
He needs
So
to
this
capitalize on this now.
This is the center shot. You can see it under the glare. It's also lit for lock, but there's a spinner that you can't see.
And he already has 1 ball locked, correct? That's 2.
That's
The
2
next
balls
award is a
locked.
quick
How
multi-ball.
does he start his multi-ball?
He's
His
gonna
3 ball.
one more combo. Left ramp to right orbit will do
So
quick multi-ball.
he will need to. He can do quick multi-ball with another throwing
Nice
spike
trap.
award. So left ramp, right ramp will give throwing spikes, or left ramp, right orbit will give a quick multi-ball.
Oh, and he bricks it. Recovers. Nice trap.
Okay, he needs to do left ramp, right orbit combo again. Let's see if he can pull it off. There's the left ramp, and he's late, really late on that right orbit shot. Has to save it, but there he uses the left inlane and he gets it. But he started Yakuza strike.
Beautiful.
He's in quick multi-ball now. He'll get that ball back. He'll get that ball back.
And he's
He
got
wants-
Yakuza strike
He
going.
wants to trap up on the right flipper and just start hitting that spinner over and over and over again.
His spinner is lit now?
His
Yes.
spinner is lit for millions.
There's a
There
spinner
it
wrist.
is.
There's
There
another
it
one.
is.
Spinner
It's 2 in a
millions.
row.
And a jackpot.
Oh, and he's out of quick multi-ball, but he did get some spinner millions. He's up over 1 billion points already.
And did he
got
get
some
the hold spinner bonus?
He has hold, not spinner bonus, hold bonus in general, and that will carry
Nice
over.
save.
He has Yakuza running, which is a countdown hurry-up mode, and so you see that it's down to 38 million. But every single shot that
Crazy
he gets,
Bob gives
he will get
200 million.
38. That's after a mode that he gets that 200 million. Oh wait, no, he didn't play a mode yet.
Putting some pressure on Kaylee now.
So
He's up
he now
almost
has
about 2
300.
billion.
Nice in-lane nudge.
Beautiful nudge.
You notice he's got one more shot
More
to light
spinners.
his
More
ball
spinners.
save.
And you know what he's saying? You know what? I'm just going to keep shooting that spinner. Don't need to go back into
Oh,
regular
nice
multi-ball.
save.
Incredible save.
He doesn't want to tilt that
Another
bonus
line.
though.
He's still alive. He's over 2 billion
All right,
points. and
let's
he's
it go.
out.
Awesome ball. Showing off his skills. And that bonus is held.
Wow.
So he has 912 points in the tank for his next ball.
Even the 2x?
I'm not sure
Yes.
about that.
Yes.
It is.
Yes. Yes.
So basically, he's got 4 billion right now. Kaylee's got a lot of work to do,
Yep.
but he's been in this spot before.
Kaylee knows exactly what to do. He knows how to do it. It's just a matter of executing.
You can see our tech guy Jurgensen eating some sushi on the lower left of the screen.
We've got a great crowd here. We got about 24 people watching this on the big screen here in the PinLab in Copenhagen, Denmark.
I believe there's a temporary PinLab location. Actually, the permanent one is about a block away.
Yeah, there was a wedding in that location, I heard.
They should have just held it here.
There's a
Instead,
throwing spike.
we have the lucky couple of Raymond Davidson and Kaylee George playing
Yes.
in the IFPA finals.
But the
Wed
honeymoon's
in
almost over.
finals.
Who will be the winner of this unholy union? Why is the screen? Oh, okay. It's
All right, he lost his first ball. Let's see what award he chose. He chose
This can be very lucrative.
Here's some
ready
points.
for some snarfing.
Snarf those prey. Snarf those.
Where would you
dogs.
rank this in the pantheon of video modes? Would you say it's horrible or just bad?
No, I
I'd
think
put
it's
it at
far as
okay.
pinball
video
this is-
modes
I
go.
think this is a great video mode.
You
It's
like
better.
the four
It's definitely
direction
better
deal?
than Ghostbusters.
I
This
cannot
requires
handle
some
the
skill.
4-button thing. I just can't really figure it out.
Yeah, it
sometimes.
freaks me out. It makes me feel like
You got to remember which auxiliary button's the up and which auxiliary button's the down.
Kaylee snarfing
Oh
like
no!
a pro.
Oh no!
Oh, trying to hunt down that last.
Oh,
snarf.
no, he-
and
no.
it gets away from. What did that?
That's the second time he did that
if
today.
if you conclude a second round, it's about 500 million instead of
Oh, he could've
120.
used that.
So that's about 400 million points he sacrificed there.
Will you tell me what that graphic is? That a scissor and a grenade?
Only Keanu Reeves knows.
I happen to know Keanu does not.
Two
own one
dangers,
of
no
these.
tilt.
Nice slide save.
He's
still
He's
in
playing
play.
with double dangers now.
Yes,
on
and
ball
then the
3.
next throwing spike will light his spinner and give him the opportunity to blow this up on a quick multi-ball. Oh, and he drains it. And after
little
2
fumble.
games,
That
each
is it.
player wins the other person's pick.
Yep. It is
Kaylee
one-
winning on Paragon, Raymond winning on Johnny Mnemonic, 1-1 going into game 3, and we're going to see a
Alright.
bloodbath, fellas. I
We've
can
seen
tell.
no home advantage yet.
No Walking Dead, but we're seeing a bloodbath.
Actually,
Did anybody pick
My-
that
my-
in this final series?
yesterday, Donovan was picking it. Julio blew it up to a tune of 130 million. And believe it or
Well, I
not,
think that was,
that doesn't sound like that incredible a score, but the way it was set up, everybody was saying it was impossible. Like
That's not
it was
good.
just a brutal Walking Dead.
Yeah, Hulu had 138 million after 2 balls.
We are going through cups like guitar strings here. Coffee cups, not great for bourbon.
Well, as long as you drink it fast enough to not let it seep its way through, which I can assure you, I know you're pretty good at. Skull.
Skull,
Skull.
skull,
Frost.
cross. Uh-oh, we're almost done here.
Can we make a drinking game out of the commentary booth? Yet to be determined. Every time a player retakes the lead on the
All
ball.
right, so we are 1-all at the IFPA14 World
All right,
Championship.
and I wouldn't have it any
This
other
is
way,
Colin
gentlemen.
McAlpine, joined by Levy Naiman and Greg Pavarelli. Happy to bring you some live streaming pinball by the INK and MOS channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to donate. These guys brought all their gear from Sweden across the bridge. It costs €50 just to get across that bridge. It's a terrible toll to go across that bridge. So hook them up with some subscriptions. Hook them up with some donations. Support your streamers.
Send some Kroner Jurgensen's way. Jurgensen and Thor. They've done a great job with
Can't
this
say
rig.
enough how great this rig has been and how awesome of a production they've helped us put on
Hey,
here.
Josh, can we get an update on the?
Raymond Jameson loose as a goose over here. Joking
Raymond-
with the tournament
Raymond-
director.
Who's playing?
Raymond giving Josh work.
Man, I mean, he hit the throwing spikes in the game, and now he's throwing daggers at Josh Sharp.
He's going to go do his thing.
And it is tradition that the winner of this tournament will walk up to that board and sign it himself as the world
they
champion.
get to take it home with them?
I don't know,
do,
Josh,
they
so they
get
get to
to-
take it home?
Eric Stone, who I assume.
If you won it, would you put that up on your wall? Would you frame it?
I would hang it on the side of the plane.
Nice.
On my way home.
But then it'd be gone.
I'm at the bulkhead. Inside.
Oh, okay. I think I'd wear it as a cape. I'd wear it as a cape around the city.
And nothing else. You can do that here in Europe. I was on a dark ride.
In Christiana, you could.
I was on a dark ride in Tivoli last night, kind of like it's a small world type deal, and there were wooden figures with bared, naked breasts in that ride.
Those figures in a small world are almost demonic. It's horrifying.
Yeah, it's creepier. Way creepier, fully clothed.
I was about to go there because it was like only 100 and something thrown in to get in, but that doesn't include any of the rides.
It's $350 unlimited rides.
It's crazy. And then I was like, I'm not paying $40.
Why?
I honestly feel
That
like
place
after
is 150 years old.
going back to USD is just going to be so confusing. I'm like, wait, what?
I'm going to be divided by 6 again.
You guys aren't going to go to the gardens?
Yeah.
Oh, you are going to.
We are going to go, yeah.
It's beautiful.
We're going to go to Sweden tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
All right.
By the way, Nancy found a bar on Instagram that has a AC/DC. Nancy, what was the other game at that bar? Ghostbusters. They got a Ghostbusters and AC/DC. I know Zen
Actually,
likes AC/DC.
there's another place that supposedly has multiple games. I
might
can't say
hit that
that
bar
I
tonight.
can't say that I've been hungering for too much pinball outside of this barrage of nonstop competitive pinball this week. But the PinLab is offering an amazing gameplay.
You know what we should do? We should set up a booth at this bar and just call people's AC/DC games.
Yeah, we'll call what they're ordering. We'll call what they're ordering at the bar. Judge them.
Picking on the jukebox.
Yes.
That's a huge club.
All right, so
What direction?
not shocking after tying it up 1-1, trying to
is
keep
a
the
Kaylee
momentum
pick,
going.
right?
Raymond went. No, this is Raymond's pick. He's going right over to Indy 500, which he destroyed Jason Werdrick on to the tune of 1.3 billion to 600 million. Jason Werdrick fought back his hardest, but was still unable to get even close to Raymond. Raymond got his combo value on the left orbit upper flipper shot all the way up to 30 at the max on ball 2, and he's looking to come out strong again and follow up on another performance here on Indy 500. This is the
Practice ball, baby. I was gonna say we don't have any glare issues, but right over that upper right flipper,
Oh,
it's still not
interesting.
that bad.
Let's see if Raymond Loop Combo Davidson can pull off another repeat of his
Nice combo on the
performance.
practice ball. He misses it. Fortunately, it's a practice ball.
Mere mortals have difficulty even hitting the left orbit consistently, let alone comboing it every time. So
I gotta say, I
Well,
hate
and
this game.
it just goes to show. I mean, Raymond had that phenomenal ball 1, but his balls 2 and 3 were essentially nothing.
But he did live off the fat of that ball 1.
He
and
did.
Was able
Yep.
to move. Was it Donovan he was playing?
No, that was Jason.
That was Jason. I much prefer to live off the fat of on ball 1 than having to come through on ball 3.
I agree. Because you've already got that fat there getting ready to be burned off in the cold months of ball 2 and 3.
Man, that did not dead bounce. That just went.
No, it's a good thing it's a practice ball.
Yeah. There's the combo.
What does Indy do? Is that bonus?
What?
Is that bonus X?
Spelling
INDY?
Indy, the rollovers?
It'll light your souvenir and
Yeah,
stuff
souvenir,
on
which
the,
is like
which is where actually it's a
some
bug.
points.
It doesn't even give you any points.
Really?
I think there's some bug. It's either the skill shot or the souvenir.
like
that gives
this
you
game?
Nothing. I think Indy 500 is a great game.
I think it's a great
fast,
game.
It is fast and furious. But it's essentially I'd say roughly a 2-trick pony.
I would
Yep.
agree.
So you have the loop
The upper
combos,
flipper only
the
does
loop
one thing,
combos,
basically.
and multi-balls. Now, the turbo boost combo, the turbo boost multi-ball can also be very lucrative
That's
if
true.
you can chop wood.
The
You
jackpots
chop
can be as
wood-
big as a
You
regular
can chop wood at the combo and the feed to the right flipper, and you're golden.
I like this game, but I don't like the way you get ripped off all the time.
I think it's
A
really
left,
fun.
A perfect left flipper shot into that random award or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you just lose it.
It's really fun to play, but really high anxiety when you're playing it in a tournament setting. It's so fast. It's so
Yeah.
punishing when you miss.
I'm still trying to find a Flintstones.
This is a very popular game in Europe.
Oh, and Kaylee beefs the loop combo. I'm gonna use a little levy
That
term
was
there.
Raymond.
Oh,
Raymond
I'm
serving
sorry,
up the
Raymond.
beef on that Louvre combo.
Serving up the Taco Bell beef. If
He
you
goes
can
for the
call it
ramp.
that.
That was a miss.
He's got his lock lit,
Okay.
so.
Oh, and a quick
oh,
drain.
wait.
Not going to follow up the
He
amazing
did.
performance on ball 1 from the other day.
He already has lock lit, so he was trying to set up a lock shot there with the ramp.
He does not get the chalupa.
Yeah, that wasn't a great
When you
first
miss
ball.
a shot, when you hit a post and you miss a shot, it's always very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frank with the astute observation. Oh, Kaylee using his shirt to wipe off the lockdown bar, freeing it from Raymond Davidson's grime.
He's used to that in Seattle where it's high humidity.
High humidity, high grime, high body odor. It's all the flannel they wear, even in the summer months. They still wear flannel over there?
I don't know, the grunge scene's been over for a while now.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice
There's the
combo. He
first
nails
combo.
it.
10 million.
That's one lock and 10 million in the bank.
So that will grow 2 million per combo that he hits, and we can see that Raymond tossed it at maxes at 30 million.
And Kaylee already with a commanding 4 million point lead.
Evan pointing out that Raymond had a tough ball 2 and ball 3 against Werdrick after crushing ball 1, but I have to say I have the utmost confidence that we're going to see another huge performance from Raymond on this Indy 500. He's so dialed into the shot. He's going to find the timing. He's going to start crushing it again.
Oh, going for a second
here's
look.
the
There he
multi-ball.
is. He's in
Right in the
multi-ball.
multi-ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
For a guaranteed multi-ball.
And quick overview.
It's a great
here.
day in Copenhagen. It's a great day for multi-ball.
Left and right ramps are each lit for a multi-ball, and stacking 3 balls into the turbo burst.
At the beginning, they're both lit, similar to Scared Stiff, but then you have to alternate.
Correct. And locking all 3 into that turbo
Here's
with
the first
upper right
jackpot.
flipper will give you the super, which is 60 million, I believe.
Actually, I think locking all
Tips it over?
even whatever your remaining
Well,
balls
2
are.
will give you an Anna-ball, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he's
and the
done.
multi-ball ends
He's
with only
done.
1 jackpot.
Yeah, he can get a late one here. And he does. No, he
Nope,
doesn't.
he's late. But he gets the power in lane. Control to the right
Wait,
flipper.
why is it still lit? Does he have a ball stuck somewhere?
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
still
It was,
got
in
two
the,
in
it
the
was
line.
locked in.
So that's the benefit. You can detain one in the
Right.
turbo.
And you can
See,
also basically
now,
get an Anna-ball.
It hits the
by
right
locking
ramp.
3
There's
in.
another jackpot.
It's far
Passes it
preferable.
over.
If
Perfect
he gets
maneuver.
a-
Good
if he gets
strategy.
this
There's
ball-
another jackpot.
He will now get a 3rd ball into play. So it'll
So
basically
that-
be an
to me,
Anna-ball.
That's better to not do that because now he can just. Okay, now he wants to do it.
Yeah,
he can
he
add a
misses.
ball. Nope, he missed it. But you can get single ball play here with one detained in the turbo.
For 10, 20 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice
Here,
bounce
he's
over.
coming out.
There's another jackpot.
There's another jackpot. He's gonna
Shooting
hold flip
so
it.
The other ball's
accurately.
free.
Good control in this multi-ball. Kaylee showing that he's a master.
That's it for the multi-ball. Is he going to pass it over and try and get a grace period? Yes,
Maybe.
he is.
Yep.
And he
Hits
nails
it.
it. There's the grace
Yes,
period
grace
jackpot.
period. No.
No, he got it. 30 million.
Yeah, no, but he was going for the gear, for the turbo combo. He didn't get it.
All right.
All right,
So not a bad multi-ball there. He's up to
Yeah,
266.
no. Quarter bill and a multi-ball is good work. Now he has quick pit lit. I would actually go for
What
his
is
mode
quick
right
pit?
now.
That's
Quick
up
pit-
top,
Quick pit is
that-
a 2-ball multi-ball.
Oh, and that's that hole in the top there. But it's hard to hit. It's Indy 500. And it'll
Oh,
bounce
and he
out.
drains down the center with
Great
a
start
rough
by
brick.
Kaylee, following up Raymond's tough ball 1. Put some pressure on. Is going to end just short of 300 million.
So just like racing at the Brickyard, he bricked and drained.
Brickyard. No phantom player here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a problem with shooting for that hole up top is it'll bounce out a lot, just like everything else in this game.
Wow, Raymond abandoning his loop combo.
Well, he just wants to get the ball rolling with that first lock, and he
There he
goes
goes.
back to it
loop
there.
combo.
There's
There
the
it
combo.
is.
10 growing to 30, possibly again for Raymond.
Well, 10 going to 12, but 30's a ways off, Greg.
Is this his multiple? No, he's got one.
I'll be a pinball Nostradamus here. We're going to see another max
We're going to see
value.
30 loop combo. Greg
It's
has
in,
called
and
it.
that's his multi-ball.
Here it is.
Kaylee had his shot.
Put your
Now
visors
Raymond
down.
gets
It's time
his.
for multi-ball.
I love how it says it's guaranteed, as if like there'd be some doubt in your mind that shot wasn't going to do it. It's just guaranteed multi-ball.
Would you say they're racing under a yellow flag here with these rainy weather conditions? All right. Now he loses one, but it's coming back.
There's a
There it is.
jackpot.
Can
Two.
you detain one? He's got one in the turbo
3. Oh,
detained.
misses
okay.
that. He's got one detained.
He's got coming back.
And he's still got 3 balls in
Good
play.
control. Oh, loses
That'll
one.
come back, I think. No.
No, it does not
It
come
won't
back.
come back.
One still in the boost.
All right.
Trying to get that Atta-ball / super setup.
Nice pass.
Post transfer? Oh, he's
Yeah.
going to wait. He's going to wait for it.
Interesting.
Okay. It's an interesting.
Gives him a
Is it going
chance
to
at-
feed to the right flipper?
Yes.
It will.
With all that
Yeah.
time, I probably would have post transfer, but he goes straight for the ramp. He misses it. He's gonna get control. Here he is. He can go. He did this. He did left, right, left.
There's left.
He's
He does
keeping
not-
a trap because he wants
He's
to. There it
going
is.
detained.
He's
There we
got
go.
one
Now,
detained.
Single ball play.
There's
Hold
right.
your flipper up and bop it over.
Passes it over.
Oh, did not control it. Nice nudge.
He's got to take
On the
lead.
fly, hits another one. Left, right, left again.
Oh, and he misses the atta ball.
But he's probably got about a 40 million point lead by now. No, he's
No,
not.
he's-
caught up.
Inling.
He's
Let's see, can he
not
post
caught up
transfer?
yet. He's at another 60
he's
million behind.
back in play. Two balls going.
Oh, and there
one
goes the
ball drains.
multi-ball.
But he gets the generous. He does get the mode start. No mode start.
With his bonus, the game's probably close to tied up now.
Gasoline Alley is not a great mode, especially with the right orbit not working very well.
Is there something worth
Nice
doing
trap.
to complete all these modes? I've never made it that far.
I don't think so.
Yes,
But nobody's
it's
going
a
to get
long
that
way.
far.
And then you're not going to get there because the right orbit is not catching the ball, unfortunately.
Oh.
He's out.
All right, let's hear his
Raymond
bonus
frustrated there, although he had a good ball.
Advantage Kaylee through two balls
He's going
because
to be about 30
Kaylee has
million
ball in
lead,
hand.
40 million lead. The USA chance breaking out. Nonsensically, of course. As I believe Kaylee is still a United States citizen.
Someone cue up Black Hole Sun.
No?
It is in Amsterdam.
He lives there, but I think he still votes in
He
U.S.
lives
elections.
in Utrecht, I thought.
Utrecht,
He's in
yeah.
love with a girl from Amsterdam.
Yeah, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Excellent pinball player in her own right.
Wow, that was late.
And he's quick drained.
Wait, he might get it back. He does not.
And the
So now it's
opportunity now
equal.
for Raymond to-
Roughly equal. I mean, Kaylee's got the lead, but to me, this is roughly equal.
Does this game have a very short ball save? Or yes, it does.
Wow,
Very short ball save.
I would have let that tilt pop settle. Raymond just wanted to step right up, back in the
Chomping
flow.
at the bit. Oh, survives that
In
dangerous
control.
drift.
All right, deep
His
breath.
lock is lit. Is he going to go loop combo? Yes, he is.
This is bread and butter.
Nails it.
Boom,
Up to
12
12.
million.
And that's $2 million
He's
each
feeling
shot
it now.
progressively?
Yes.
All right, he needs to hit 2 left orbits in order to light his lock again.
Right.
Or sorry, 1 left orbit to light, and then the second will light.
Has it
Gets
tracked.
his light is lit. His lock
Nice
is
shot.
lit.
I think you're lit, Colin.
Not all the way around, but it did light the lock.
Survives that reject. Are those rejects pretty safe on these 2 ramps? Or is it kind of anything goes?
The left ramp can
Little
be very
bit.
deadly.
Well, he
Survives
survived
it.
that.
Passes it over.
Jason's tied now, 1-1.
Jason's side now.
third
This is the
place.
brawn match.
Yep.
Jason and
The broad match? What?
Matt's.
Yep. Matt's beat him on World Cup Soccer.
All right, likes the multi-ball. Just
misses the
just
loop
misses
combo.
it. Can he survive it? No, he
Golly.
can't. And
That's
Kaylee's
it.
going to win this
Kaylee's
game.
only going to have to do like plunge and he'll win it.
Yeah. He could John Q plunge this one probably and put it away.
And he has it.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got it. The walk-off plunge on ball 3. Kaylee
luck.
George takes a 2-1 lead on Raymond Davidson.
And so far, each player has won their opponent's games. Can Raymond answer back, tie it up, and win Kaylee's next game? I'm pretty sure we're going to Game of Thrones if the sequence follows what's been done so far throughout the
You look at
tournament.
these scores, you think, oh, I could win this this finals match for 300.
And out of
Look at
all
this
of the
pressure.
battles on Game of Thrones we've watched on this Twitch stream over the course of the last 2 days, this will be the most important yet. The pressure is on. So important to tie the match up here for Raymond, and we know that everyone here can blow up Game of Thrones to the tune of 2 or 3
We're going to
billion.
Game of Thrones.
I'm fairly certain.
All right, settle in,
Kaylee's
people.
choice. Yeah,
settle in, because we're going to play some Game of Thrones.
Get your meal wherever you are in the world because it's going to be a lit.
We've got dragons. We've got violence.
Let in-
beautiful women.
let in the dog,
houses, all
put out the
galore,
cat.
Castles. Gold, treachery,
Go let the dogs
bribery.
out.
Yeah, let the dogs out.
We're
bring in
going
the
to
cat.
we're going to modern Stern Nirvana in this all Seattle final.
Put away your church clothes.
Is it? I'm speculating. I think so.
Thinking because they're stalking you.
Yes.
You're right on the guessing.
Yes. Jurgensen observes Game of Thrones being turned on. The previous Steve Ritchie game, Game of Thrones.
And for those Game of Thrones fans, in July we see the opening of the last season of the show. Something that very many of us.
You better listen to the
One more
Nordic.
season after this.
One more season after this. Well, nonetheless, I am eagerly awaiting that.
Yeah, but the last season could come around 2019 or something.
Okay.
How many pairs of breasts do you expect we're going to see in this upcoming season?
On an average of 3 to 6 per episode, usually, depending
How many
on
episodes?
I
How
don't
many
know.
episodes?
10 per
10
season,
episodes?
maybe more.
So we're looking at about 60 breasts.
Possibly, but this is the point where the fight for the throne is really culminating. Things are finally coming together. You've got my favorite character, Daenerys Targaryen, leading her army of misfits and dragons and all types of assortments from all of the kingdoms, chasing down to defeat the Lannisters, who, without merit, have claimed the throne without any actual claim to it.
I should get into this show.
It's great.
Do I have time to bone up on the entire series before it comes back?
I watched it in about 2 weeks, 60 hours.
Whose HBO Go are you mooching off of? I've got my parents.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay.
Maybe it's not. I think it is.
So Kaylee won with a only a 200.
All right, Levy, you are no stranger to Game of Thrones. We pick it back home in our bar league all the time. I know you know this game just as well as I do.
All right,
I learned something yesterday, something that I was aware of, but really is no consequence, especially when you're playing Martel. When you have the add-a ball used and you're on ball 1 or 2 and you have Hand of the King lit, in a situation like this, when you know your opponent is so good that you might need billions of points to win the
You're gonna
match,
let it drain?
there's no reason to not shoot that battering ram and try to get it all the way up to 3 times or 5 times before you start the Hand of the King. Now, while hand of the king is the only thing lit, you cannot see your progress, but you know that you're working that battering ramp.
Yep.
So yesterday, I believe it was Yorian, not Kaylee.
Yes, Yorian.
Yorian successfully got it to 3 times, started it. The base value of the first shot was 50 million, and by the time he got to the hurry-up
basically,
round,
you're doing that because you've already used your add-a-ball, and
well,
you figure it's worth
not
the
just
risk.
that.
And if you lose your ball,
let's say
you
your
can
add-a-ball.
start over.
Let's say your add-a-ball is still there. Even so,
it's a win-win.
If you have another ball in hand, why not try to go into
I've
it with
played
that 3
so
times
many
running?
Game of Thrones where that battering ramp just sucks.
Oh, I know.
And it's to do it blind.
I'll tell you what.
But you have to assume this one works.
The
right?
best
does. It works
battering,
quite well.
the best battering I've played actually is at Buffalo Billiards there in Austin, Texas. Jesse, the operator there, has dialed it in that pretty much any even glancing
You
blow in
can
the
blink
battering
at it.
ram will actually register.
How did you do on Game
you can
of
do
Thrones?
Blackwater
In
multi-ball.
DPO and qualifying, I got 800 million, which was one of my better scores. That was when it was on difficult settings on the locks. Now it's been put on
Right.
easy settings. I only got to
It was
play it
on
once.
easy all week.
I got to play it once against Josh Sharp in the second round. Even though I won that round with a 17, I lost that game to Josh. I took second. He came back on ball 3 with hand of the king. But I think I got 650 million, so not a bad score. The gameplay is great. The
play's
super
really
jackpots
nice.
are really
I
dialed.
put up about
you
a-
can backhand the right ramp, which is important. The live catch is there. Everything that you want in the game is there.
I put up about a 1.4, basically just off of a really good multi-ball. And it plays really nice.
And this thing is set up at factory. The only thing is they turned on virtual locks.
Right.
So
Even the rubbers
okay.
are on the outlanes, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
the rubbers are on the outlane. The tilt is friendly,
And
so
you-
we should see big scores here in Game of
You
Thrones.
got to think that was a contributing factor in why so many top pros picked this game throughout the last day. I mean, why not? You
Are
have
we
a game
gonna
that's playable.
are we gonna see short plunges on this game?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. With the ball save off, that's your best opportunity to get another ball back if it goes down the middle.
I just assumed because I was always doing that that wasn't what the top players did.
Well, no. The reason, so you don't get the benefit of.
But you get
of-
control.
Hold on, you don't get the benefit of if you hit a target, it's now validated your play field. But if you can't get control off the short plunge, you can just let it go
No,
and
you
have
just
another
let it
shot.
drain,
Yep.
have another shot at trapping it
You
up.
can hit one switch and survive.
So
You always-
here's the deal. Let me. So I'd love to see something here, which I don't think we're going to see, but I would love to see somebody rack up their gold and get the super jackpot lit off of the mystery before they start their Blackwater and have unlimited super jackpots during their entire
That is an
multi-ball.
exploit. You mean if you get
never
yes,
seen
all right.
that
So
before.
no, you have seen this before. I've shown you it in person. If you get lucky and a mystery award like your super jackpot with Blackwater lit, before you collect the Blackwater and before you collect the super jackpot, you leave it lit. You start Blackwater, and then Blackwater thinks super jackpot round is going. So you have this long opportunity.
There's
to keep
untimed
shooting
super
Did you win
jackpots.
a game of Elvis?
Now that was supposed to be fixed by Stern. I don't
What'd
know
you
if they
finish?
had actually
Not
fixed
yet.
that in the code.
Not yet.
So it's actually a way to get north of 1 billion points of Blackwater.
All right.
But no way is going to
We're
do
still
it.
practicing here. Nice. Congratulations to Zen from New York,
All right,
who
and we're off.
took 7th place for
Kaylee-
$700.
Kaylee, player 1 on Game of Thrones, trapped up. Let's see if he's going to go Lord of Light. No, he's going to go for lock targets.
Yep, he's got his lock lit. Tries to
He's opted
forward.
for Martell, a
He didn't-
slide
I don't
save.
think he needed to do that, but he only took one danger on that slide save.
That sets the tone for how these guys are going to play this.
Left flipper up the ramp. There
Nails
he gets
it.
it that time. He's going to pass on this mode, I would assume.
Absolutely.
And I'm correct. Fine. Wipes his nose.
So the pass from the right to left was not working very well. And
Oh,
what,
gets his second lock lit.
what do we have going on Johnny Mnemonic? Oh, it's the 3rd and 4th place match also going on Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah, I believe, Eric, who's got the lead in that series?
It's tied 1-1.
It's tied 1-1.
Best of 3.
All right, 3rd and 4th place tied at 1-1. Jason Woodruff
second
versus
lock.
Matt Runston.
All right, so now if he plays by the textbook, he actually wants to get Greyjoy going before he does his 3rd
Yep,
lock.
and there's his Greyjoy, his first Greyjoy shot.
Oh,
Oh, that's
oh
gonna
man,
tilt.
no, second danger.
Oh my
And I don't recall the tilt being that generous in the last
Somebody
game
went
that
to
we
church
won.
this morning.
Oh,
But it drains anyway.
and there's the tilt. So, I guess.
Oh, he's got
I
two
guess-
balls locked.
Can I
guess-
get an 8, man?
I guess either the tilt bob loosened up or that was just a lucky survive.
Keep in mind, it can sometimes look a little worse than it really
So-
is with the camera.
I would be waiting.
did hit it.
I
He
can't
slid
believe
it.
that Raymond is stepping
He started
right
with
up.
Tyrell. I remember Raymond telling me that he likes to play Tyrell.
But
So
Raymond stepped right up. He didn't let the tilt bob settle at all. He said, let's go. It's go time.
He doesn't give AF. Isn't that what the kids say these days?
He doesn't give a dragon
You know what?
egg.
This was something that we were talking about yesterday when Julio did the
Oh,
exact
gets
same
his
thing
lock
against
lit,
Donovan.
survives the
There's two
inlands,
dangers,
two
and I don't think he
dangers.
deserved that because,
No, deserve's got nothing to do with it, baby.
well, he played a little bit too fast.
No. going for that. So every shot there in that lit in lane is going to be 2x, correct?
Correct. Well,
And that will add on his multiplier.
Well, another multiplier up to a total of 3x until he gets his first mode finished, and then he can get a sword and make it 4x and 5x.
There it is. He's always going to be
Passes
getting
it
that
over.
lit in lane moved over. He's in Tyrell right now.
He's going to try to post transfer to
Does
the
he have
left
any
flipper.
balls locked yet?
Yes, one, and this Tyrell shot will lock in his second light lock.
I think he's going to, no? I was wondering if he was going to
he
backhand that.
messes up the trap on the post transfer.
Yeah, but he takes out a couple drop targets towards
All
the
right,
Lord of
there's
Light.
the second Tyrell shot. He's playing with two dangers now. I'm not sure if he realizes it,
He
but
does
there's
not
the
have
second
the
lock.
safety of Lord of Light yet. He has not completed that drop target
I
bank
think
on
he's
the
only
left.
got one left. And he's not going for it, but maybe it'll sling in there. Oh,
his
Dragon
his
read.
Tyrell is over,
All right,
so he needs to restart Tyrell. He tries the backhand unsuccessfully, but then gets the nice feed to the right flipper. And
There's the
puts
second
it up
Lannister
there.
shot. So ideally here, if he can beat Tyrell without starting the
No, I
multi-ball,
guess he's
Lannister will be
saving.
ready.
I guess he's going to save his Tyrell for multi-ball.
Interesting.
Yeah, considering he
Yeah.
wants to get that third lock lit anyway.
Correct. He doesn't want to accidentally light the multi-ball and not be able to complete the mode and then start the multi-ball with
Right,
the run. He
right.
wants other modes going.
So now that he's passed, he cannot start a mode until he qualifies a new one. He can qualify a new one with his third Lannister shot.
Oh, there he gets his Lord of Light. Very nice.
Very
He's safe
important
from
with two
sideways.
dangers.
Yeah, keep in mind if he does center
There's a
drain,
mo-
he will lose that Lord
There's
of
the
Light.
third lock.
Which I always felt was a bit of a risk.
So
See,
Lannister will be
I would
ready
be
here.
going Greyjoy right now.
He's just decided
No,
to
he's-
cash
but
in
he's
with
got,
Lannister.
he's got his
He's doing Lannister
Lannister.
and
Yeah.
Tyrell. Okay,
Your
Lannister
third
and
shot's
Tyrell.
always going to light Lannister, so he was counting on that.
Yep.
All right.
And here
now,
it is.
Now, with Tyrell, it's harder to get to the super jackpot round in this multi-ball, but you get increased value on the actual mode shots themselves.
Now I'm going to ask Colin, the rules guy. Are you more likely when you don't pick Martel to get the pop bumper Adaball?
No.
Do you have any
No,
idea?
it's random.
No,
it's totally random.
It's roughly random, but I think you can actually increase your odds if you do strike the lock targets. Your lock
Okay.
targets will set up, I believe, your next time through the pops.
He's
you will
only
lock
got
in on Adaball.
He's only got 2 jackpots left to hit: the dragon shot and the right ramp. And now
He
Backhand's
the
right
backhands
ramp
it.
on a volley.
just the
almost.
dragon will light his super. And he's got 2 balls in play. Yes.
He has 2 balls in play. He
And
has
he's still
no,
got Lord of
he
Light
has no Adaball. He has no Adaball available.
But the
All right, can he nail the dragon? He
No,
does not. He
it
breaks
looked like
the
a true
dragon.
shot, but it rattled out.
He's going to combo it. He's going to combo into the dragon. No, he hits the dragon teeth instead.
What would that combo do for him?
Lord of Light
Would've
boops it
increased
to the
the
Lord
value.
of
Can he
Light.
short plunge it here manually and try and trap it?
he actually could have, yes, but he didn't
You
get
can
it.
trap it anyway.
Yeah, he can trap it out.
It's a modern Stern Pops feed.
There it is. Super's
All right,
lit.
can he
Into the mouth of
capitalize?
the dragon.
There's one
He's
super
got his
jackpot.
Adaball lit too. His Adaball off the pop bumpers.
No.
No, that
No.
was just the fucking random.
Yeah, that's just a light show. It's
Nice
so
save.
confusing. These
Why
modern
does
Stern-
every
Battling here,
Stern
nice
do
save
that?
again. Keeping it alive with 2 dangers. Raymond's playing calm.
But his super jackpot timer's running out, down to 10 seconds.
Last shot at it, misses and drains.
He goes for the super jack, but bricks and drains double at the
He
same
did
time.
pick up some
All
points
things
with the modes there
considered,
and the
he beat the
multi-ball.
modes. He's through 2 modes. He picked up
beat
1
both of
super
those
jackpot.
modes?
I couldn't tell if Martel was complete, but it looked like definitely
Lannister.
Tyrell.
Tyrell's
it's,
done, but I'm not
Lannister
sure
is
about
what I
Lannister.
meant. Correct.
But he takes a nice lead. And that seems to have been the story of this whole series so far, is Raymond going up to an early lead and Kaylee playing catch-up.
So
You know-
here's the deal. He's essentially
so far, he's only brought mustard.
At Tyrell, you're banking on the other player not blowing it up, and I just think that's a bad choice against Kaylee, because you don't have the Adaball in hand of the king, you don't have Adaball in black.
I really like having that Adaball.
Me
I don't
too.
know what
I've
to
always
say.
I've always played for the Adaball, but if you do get to the hand of the king round and you do play it well in Tyrell, you're going to win the
Well,
game.
he's got Greyjoy lit now. That's what he was trying to do. So he would go Greyjoy and Lannister, you think, in his multi-ball? Yeah, that's what he's going to do, right?
All right.
Greyjoy, Lannister stack.
All right, I'll do a little multi-ball calling for you here. All right, so he's got the stack of Lannister and Greyjoy. So Lannister, if you brick your shots, you light Lannister shots with red. The purple shots will all be lit. All 5 major shots will be lit for scores on Greyjoy. It's a hurry-up countdown, and all his jackpots are lit. So this is a good stack to have. He also has Adaball in the tank because he throws Martel. So here he goes. And see how he fares in the Blackwater Bay. He immediately bricks a shot, but that should light some Lannister. No, he did not brick off the target. So here he goes. He's got 1 Greyjoy in the tank. He's got 1 jackpot done. He's got the left orbit taken care of, both Greyjoy and the jackpot. He only has the dragon and the right orbit left. He has not lit a single Lannister yet. All those little yellow flashing targets of death will light Lannister shot. He now has 2 Lannister shots lit. He just nailed the center ramp for one of them. He wants the dragon. He got the dragon.
Did he backhand that shot?
No.
He has super jackpots lit. He has not used his Adaball yet.
He forehanded both.
He's
but
also
you
got
couldn't see
2x
it while the
playfield.
thing-
He has 2x playfield running.
There's
There's
a
a super
super.
jackpot. He wants to trap up and wail away on that super jackpot. He nails Lannister.
Oh, that one doesn't
He does
register.
not get a register on the super jackpot. He still has 2x
Misses
playfield
that
running. And now
Lord of Light
Lord
saves
of
that
Light,
second
he does
ball.
not use Adaball yet. He still has Adaball in hand. There's a super. It also extends
There's
now
the
his
Adaball.
Adaball. He now has 3 balls in play. The super did not register. There's a
There it
super.
is.
It registers.
There it is.
There's a
That was
super.
2 in a row.
He's got 3x playfield running. These are 3x supers every time.
There
he
it is. Oh, it
Oh,
didn't
not
register.
being kind to
Terrible.
Kaylee.
Ripped off by the
He's got
battering
4x
ram.
playfield running.
Oh,
Now
and
he's-
there's the end of the
he's
super
back to-
jackpot
he's back
round.
to-
But
he's up
these
to
shots at 4 times are extremely valuable now.
huge
Yeah,
points.
40 million.
40 million.
That's the same amount as a base super. So he's 9 million, 10 million. He still has 4x playfield going. If he can nail these green shots, these are about 60
And the timer's
million
running
pop.
out. There's one last
He
shot.
also gets a 12 million Widow's Wail for collecting a sword.
Not a lot of grace period
Right.
on that.
With this
Half
running,
billion.
you can start the
half
next
billion
mode.
on his Blackwater multi-ball. That was an outstanding Blackwater multi-ball from Kaylee.
All right, picking off a start shot.
Oh,
And a
that's it
quick
for his
drain,
ball.
but
Let's see what his bonus is.
750
Another
million.
50 perhaps?
Another 40 maybe in bonus.
No.
12 less.
All right. He takes a nice lead, playing from ahead for the first time in the series, I believe.
All right. Raymond is going into this ball with
Raymond has
modes
2 balls
complete.
locked?
No,
Or
he
already
just
used
played
his balls?
multi-ball. He's in.
he didn't get a lot
He's
done,
not close
right?
to the second multi-ball yet.
He got modes and 45 million, I think. Do you know what the rules in this particular game are for your second Lord of Light? Can you get one, or is it factory week?
Nope,
only get
one per game.
Done.
Okay.
And they
And-
both used it already.
If you drain down the middle with it lit,
You lose
it's
it.
gone.
Yeah.
So Matt
All right.
takes 3rd and Jason takes 4th.
Okay.
on Johnny Mnemonic.
All right.
So
Mats
that's
Runson is your 3rd place in the IFPA World Championship. Jason Wordrick in 4th.
And
One danger
it's worth
from
mentioning
Raymond.
they
Nice
both
catch.
Get some really cool trophies. And a decent amount of cash.
All right,
Monopoly
Stark,
Cash, if anybody's listening.
Stark is ready. Greyjoy is ready.
And the
The
prize
last
is
2
second
modes
for
to get
years.
ready for Hand of the King are about to get started. If he can get control back on the right flipper, nice nudge. Passes over, takes a deep breath, goes to shoot the free throw,
Yeah, I did. I already did.
There
and
it
nothing
is.
but net.
Oh,
Last
does
2
he-
modes. Oh, the
you type
dreaded
it
winter
in?
is
Does that
coming.
mean he can't start the mode? He's got to hit it again.
Yes,
and
he
he
again,
does.
and he does.
It's the easiest
But you
shot
know
in the
that you
game, he
hate that
nails it.
feeling as you think you've hit the shot.
What is
So
going
that's-
on here?
that's the advantage
What
of
is going on
chopping
here?
wood.
He's got a ball loose, and it's still. Oh, okay. It was just lagging.
Yeah.
As he chose his mode.
So here's the deal. He can get a big cash out here and
He
start.
didn't pick
He
Greyjoy
only-
by accident.
It was
I
a
think.
weird. It was a weird sequence of
Right.
events there. He started the mode kind of by
He's
accident.
going for the max value though.
This will be worth about 300 million points if he can nail it at full value.
You don't think he's just going to want to get this out of the way at some
No,
point?
he's
he
going
wants full
for it.
value.
Oh, right. He's got Tyrell.
He
so-
takes it to 75 million and he'll have a 4x.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Tries to bail out for the
Rick,
78
One break,
million.
immediate drain.
That was a 300 million point
Just-
miss.
300 million points, doesn't complete the mode, and still, and Kaylee comes up 500 million.
Now, one thing to note is even though he lost all the value there on his start, it will start on ball 3, ready to cash out with 1 shot on the left orbit for
Will
no
it start
value,
with the
but it
same
will
amount of points?
defeat it.
He can get rid of it.
No.
50 million? I don't want that.
Sorry, man.
Oh, that was looking so good.
Oh, and that's
quick
it!
drain.
Raymond about to go to the bathroom, turns around and heads
But
back
again,
to Game
he
of
seems to be
Thrones.
walking right up Colin. I think he might be going right for it again without waiting.
Oh,
He didn't validate the playfield.
And Raymond's going back to the can, ladies and gentlemen.
2 dangers, no tilt from Kaylee.
So he doesn't lose the ball, but he loses a couple dangers.
and that's the value of short plunging.
It happened so fast that it almost seemed like he hit a switch, but I guess he didn't.
I
He bricked.
feel like it bounced
He bricked
off
on something that wasn't a switch.
Yeah. He hit a post or or the side of
And
a
you know,
stand-up.
throughout the
Didn't
tournament,
register.
we're just so used to when you drain, it's over.
Yeah. I miss those ball saves so much.
When you go back home, how good is it going to feel to get a
Who's
ball
ready to
save,
go
buddy?
back to playing? Who's ready to go? Who's ready to go back to playing scrubs in the bar league? All right, so second life for Kaylee. God, that's just the best feeling on earth when you get a second ball you didn't think you had coming. All right, he's
There's a
going
shot
for
on Martel. He wants to pad his lead here. He knows that if he plays this mode fast, he can pick up another 100 million or
This
so.
will be his third mode, and then he can perhaps
There's
go
a
to
second
Stark
shot,
try
and it's
to
going
get
to come
his-
back down and complete it for the third.
No,
Oh, it didn't
no.
register.
No.
It just wasn't. It had
Gotta have a little more time
Yep,
in that.
you need more
He
time
lit his
between
lock
switches.
there, by the
But
way.
here's going to be the third shot. Now he's
Nice
ready to
back.
cash it in. Let's see what the base value is. 30 million.
He's ready
Does
to
he have
cash
a
it in
multiplier?
and light his lock. and
Passes
get
it
his
over.
Lock.
And it's multiplied.
It's going to be a
Here's a
100.
here's a good 61 million.
Yep, 61.
61.
Oh, 89 times
3x.
3.
He had 3x going. 90 mil.
And
And
he
that,
likes his
that
extra
extra
ball.
ball
What's that
sitting on the
worth?
table is worth 25 million.
Okay, he's probably not going to chase it, right?
No, but
no,
the
not for
mystery
the dragon shot.
mystery reward
Yeah.
could be valuable as well.
Going for Stark now to light Hand of the King.
Stark is ready.
He needs Tyrell too.
He does? I thought he had 3 already.
Nope.
Oh, you're right. No, he's got Martell. He's got Martell,
Oh, he beat
Greyjoy,
Martell.
and Lannister.
Okay,
yeah,
so
in the situational play, he
Yes.
decided to go for the non-optimal Hand of the King, so that way he can get Hand of the King on ball 3, as
Yeah, but-
opposed to trying to light Terrell.
But
Because Terrell's dangerous.
He's
Terrell
4 or
is
5
dangerous.
shots away here from letting Hand of the King.
Yep.
Depending on how far he wants to take
does,
it.
He does not want to take this to max. He wants
Here
to
it
cash
is.
out right now.
Nope,
No.
he's taking a couple more. He's feeling good. All right.
He's gonna try to
Good
max
for
it
him.
out.
And he took
Okay.
140 in Martell, adding to his lead.
So these are not adding points. These are just growing the value as cash out on the orbit. When is he going to do it? He's going to go.
he's going to
all
go
the
for
way
the
to
max,
75.
Colin.
There
Oh,
it
there's
is.
a 67.
There it is.
Hand of the King is
Hand of the
ready.
King is lit, and he put up
340 million.
And he nails it.
And nails Hand of the King. This is outstanding play from Kaylee George.
We're sorry
Tipped
for-
it over. Shot it like it was easy.
We're sorry for talking over each other, but that was a very exciting sequence of
All right,
shots.
here's the Hand of the King. He nails the first shot in the center ramp. He has to shoot each shot twice because he's Martell. There's 15 million for the first 2 shots. Gets the center ramp
and
out
he's
of the
got
way.
an ball available, right?
Yes, add a ball is in hand.
In the Hand of the King.
Yes,
He has ball in the hand.
ball in hand,
3
Hand
balls.
of
Or
the
is it 4
King.
balls? What do you get for the add ball? 4
One-
balls.
Well,
One-
you get one, but if you just
Just
drain one, you get
whatever
that one
you
too.
drained with
Right.
plus
Oh,
one.
this is a great situation.
Beautiful.
He's got the super.
There it is.
Super L1.
15 million.
Nice triangle.
Nice trap.
He's got 3 dragon eggs in the left
There it
flipper.
is.
All right,
Oh, I thought it was going to come back.
Oh, it knocks him
gets
out.
back to another trap. Oh, loses 2 balls though.
That's all right. He's still got his add ball going, and he's got 2 balls trapped, and he's
He wants
very
to go
close
right
getting
ramp,
super.
right orbit. Right ramp, right orbit. No.
There's one.
I
Backhands
like
it.
that. I like that
I would have done that
move.
with left flipper.
Nice going, you wily Seattlean. Oh,
Seattlean.
did he try to backhand that right orbit? No, he was trying to control it.
Late. Nice.
Oh,
Almost
misses
hits
the right
it.
orbit. Tips it over.
Nice.
Gets control.
Great tip pass. He picked that a little earlier.
Oh, there it goes. Here's the add a ball.
Oh, but he's not
going
going to
back
get
to-
it
Not
because
gonna
he
get
hit
it
the
because-
add ball.
Yeah, because the game
He
will
would have
not
been wise
register.
to hold on to that for a
But
couple
he's
seconds.
going back to 3 balls now.
No,
the
because
ball
he's
save
doing
turns
it.
off quick with your add a ball in the tournament settings. 2 balls
You're saying
left.
No, he shouldn't have held on to that ball in the left
No,
flipper.
it wouldn't have given him the.
Oh, and it tilts.
tilts out.
Only
Hand of the
100 million
King.
in Hand of the King, and Raymond can totally come back here.
He can, but
Picked
he's
up-
got a nice
picked
lead.
up
and the-
really good
and the
value
pressure is
elsewise.
on
So
here's the
Raymond.
deal.
So
All
that
Raymond
was
has to do-
deceptive. It only showed
Raymond-
100 million for Hand of the King, but he picked up a lot of other points.
Raymond has to
Raymond
do
just
is
needs
get
to
Hand
do
of the King.
Greyjoy and Stark, and he's got Hand of the King ready.
Yeah.
Right, but he's
But
down
why is
800
he
million
getting
now.
right into this? Let the tilt pop settle.
I'm not sure. It's the second time he's done that. We've seen Daniele Acciari do that. We've seen Julio do that. A lot of these top players not
I
letting
don't
the
like
tilt
to
pop
sit
settle.
around waiting for those things to settle. I don't see what's wrong with that. You guys own games, right? It doesn't take so long for that thing to stop moving around.
All right, let's see. He's in both modes now. He's going
he
for the immediate
bricks it.
cash out of the left
Yeah.
orbit.
That's the
And that's
cash
it
out.
for Greyjoy. It's over.
All right, he
No.
can have a chance to start it
Yeah,
right back
Greyjoy's
up.
over. But he did finish Stark.
He finished Stark, and he's got great. Oh, he tries to backhand unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I don't like that backhand of that ramp.
No,
ever.
the post transfer works perfectly. You should just post transfer left to right.
All right, see if he tries to post catch.
I'm out
No,
of
he shoots on the fly. We saw some nice post catches earlier.
flailed and failed.
There's a right ramp.
This stuff ain't cheap over here either.
In sequence, left orbit, right orbit.
One more shot.
Here's a dragon shot to
Plus
complete
his,
it.
plus his extra ball. He's running out of time.
He needs that dragon.
Oh, and
Not
that's
gonna be
it.
enough.
Chased
We're
the
tied.
dragon.
And
the
Kaylee
dragon
goes up
bites
3 to
back.
1. 3 to
Kaylee
1.
is 1 game away from the WWE.
Yes. Eric Stone knows all about that.
Eric Stone, another proud former owner. Eric, I've been meaning to ask you, and if you don't want to spill the details, it's fine, but what did you get for that game?
Just under 6,300.
Somebody paid you $6,300 for that friggin' thing?
It was an LE.
Well, I know, but still.
Hulk Hogan.
Someone's son in Delaware went up to the
Hulkamania.
Allentown show.
You sold that via pin sign?
Yep, via pin side.
And they played my WWE and they liked it.
Yeah,
You owe me money!
I'll give you in and out again.
I had a WWE
Hey,
on
you're not
the
going out for food anytime soon, are you? If you are, let me know.
All right.
I had a
No,
WWE
no,
on the
okay.
floor for 2 days there. I didn't get a single bite.
In Allentown?
Yes, not at LE, but I lowered the
Okay.
price to $3,500. I didn't get a single text or phone call. And then they went and bought yours
LE,
because they liked
LE.
it.
All right.
He played LE.
Pinball fat sack
All right.
I got some chips.
All right. Now it's
Congratulations. I happen to help you out on that sale.
to give a quick
was nice,
recap.
man. That was nice.
It's 3-1.
I did end up selling
3-1. Kaylee George.
Good.
We're gonna move on to Tron, possibly.
I am gonna buy a
yes.
Pro.
Raymond's
Oh, you haven't
walking
bought
up
it
to
yet?
Tron. We're gonna
Well, I
watch
just
some
barely
Tron.
sold it, like
What are
2
you gonna
days
buy?
before I came here. Probably a Ghostbusters. Maybe Aerosmith. We'll see.
AC/DC.
Star Wars.
You know that's coming out again, right?
I know it is.
Don't worry, the collector talk is over.
The what? You know these Twitch commenters.
I know
they get so greedy.
Tim and the rest of the Peanut Gallery got upset when I was getting all hyped up about the Game of Thrones moment before I was talking a mile a minute. But we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
I'll tell you what, folks. It's not as easy as it looks. Just like AC/DC said.
All right, this is going to be great. Still to come is a game of Tron and possibly a Game 6 on what I believe
Who's
would
the
be.
Tron guy? Kaylee?
No, if
if we go to
this is
Xbox.
Raymond's. If Raymond wins Tron, he'll force a Game 6 on Captain Fantastic. In which case, it could either be the deciding game for Kaylee to win the World Championship or Raymond to force an
They
overtime.
moved Captain again? They keep moving the EMs around. And Eric Stone choosing not to sightsee here to see the finals. Like about what, 40 other people? 50? We got a pretty good crowd
Tomorrow
here.
and Tuesday. That's sightseeing.
Game of Tron.
And it's raining out.
I like to see that crossover.
Is it still raining?
I would love to see Raymond
Did you
battle
bike
back
over
here
here?
and force the
I did
sixth
too.
game
We
to
did
make
too.
it
It's
even
got a
more
little
exciting,
damp,
more
but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it
nerve-wracking.
wasn't bad.
What time did you come over?
About 1:30.
Thanks, guys. I'm just teasing back. You know we love you. Thanks for tuning in to everybody. Please subscribe and follow our hosts here at INK and MOS. They've put on a great performance here, putting up great cameras and allowing us to do some really good commentary in the booth here. We even saw Colin go with Facebook Live earlier to watch a game of Monster Bash from the staircase.
I'm gonna
New
take
innovative
credit for
work.
that idea, by the
Yeah,
way.
Levy Naiman with a winning idea. And
I
now
came up with Stone Cam. I came up with Facebook Feed Live. These are all ideas that we're bringing into the Fabulous.
I give all credit that the commentary booth has achieved so far to the Jack Daniels that Levy brought today. Thanks again, Levy.
50,
Nothing without you.
This was like 500. What was it?
500 kroner or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
Look,
way too much money.
The local guys have assured me that New York City is somehow more expensive, but my wallet does not agree. I think Copenhagen is more expensive than New York City,
Should've gone
which is
duty
not
free.
an easy feat.
Could you switch the USB cables there?
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
gonna switch
momentarily,
the mic.
we'll be out of audio. We'll be right back.
You're gonna have to survive not hearing us for about 15 seconds.